think we can all tell the theme of today's video will be...
Hammer a nail, 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 a nail.
Warning, I swear a lot.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Limbus Company. I'm terribly sorry for the technical foibles last time. For what it's worth, they weren't my fault. But I still don't like the fact that it inconvenienced / affected you guys' ability to enjoy the video, so once again, I do apologize. But today, we got plenty of stuff going on today. First of all, well, not first of all, it'll be the last thing we do today, but I'm planning to finish Kanto 3 today. I want to get through that dungeon and get it done. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cancel our dungeon progress and start again for reasons that will become apparent relatively soon. But before any of that, we got a little extraction to do, and I'm just going to go standard and we're going to see what happens. Oh, I've got enough. Ooh, I've got enough coupons for a free 10 ball. Oh, I dare say, yes. Do it. So it's actually 2 10 pulls today. And I know that if you click on the middle thing, it does all of them quickly and straight away, but I entirely do this A, to raise hype, and also to annoy people, so I'm doing this very much to annoy you. I do apologize, but I also don't. So, you know, we gotta build hype. Look, there's Imshale, and Surmolt, twice, Surmolt double, and Dorian, and Cleefhif, which is not what his name was, but it is now as Dorian. And I actually am not going to try and do that one wrong, because I know I'll just get it wrong anyway. I'm just kidding, it's Sanyi. Something new? No, nothing new. That's what I get for being a shit, evidently. I understand, it's okay, let's try that again. We are getting something new today, don't you worry, it will happen. Well, that's interesting. Okay, build hype once again. We gotta do it. Gotta keep doing it. Hey, I'm Shao. How's it going? And there's... What was that one, Eva? What was Otis? What was Otis changed into? I actually can't remember. Usit? Was it Usit, I think? Overtack went mad with those fucking names, let me tell you. Because I've only been getting Yi Sang's name wrong, so he had to make up a whole bunch of different ones. Alright, something new? Something cool? No, well, it is something cool, but not new. Something cool, something new. Yes? Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. We might be able to set up a Warp Corp team soon. Look, there's Sang Yi fucking Warp Corp. Yi Sang fucking Warp Corp. People can't tell if I'm joking anymore when I get his name wrong. That's very nice. Triple O, you love to see it. We are well on our way to getting a Warp Corp team, and I'm quite excited. It might be a shit Warp Corp team, because I hear that Mersault's not great as a Warp Corp member, but who cares? I'll make it happen some way. One way or another, I will make it happen. We'll just do our page one real quick, because you never know, it might be something neat. And if not, it's free ego shards anyway. Well, not free, but it's ego shards. Yeah, that's fine. It's barely any ego shards, to be honest. So you may notice that I have over 400 Faust ego shards. I've been doing time in the mines. I've been in the mirror dungeons ever since the recording of the last episode. So before Monday, which was it Monday that went up? I don't remember. Tuesday? Since before the episode, right, I have been in the mines sweating it like crazy to get enough ego shards to get what we want. I tried to get it for Mersault as well, but alas, I ran out of time. But you will notice that my battle pass rank is now 95. I have been putting in the time. I've been doing it. I have been sweating it. And this means we can get the one who grips. I'm very excited, I have to say. I'm very excited. Even if this ID fights like shit, and the impression I've gotten is that it's not shit, it's going to at least be adequate, but even if it fights like shit, I don't care, because the concept of Faust, the one who grips, I have to admit, was one of the most interesting things about the other Uptie cutscenes. Like, don't get me wrong, the most interesting thing about Sinclair's was Sinclair, because his Uptie, I have to be clear, his the one who shall grip and Uptie cutscene, these are hard words, that was my favorite Uptie cutscene so far. It was so good. The music behind it, which I think was a Millie track, I think that's what people have been saying. everything about that was just like S+, just, oh, mwah, perfect, S tier shit. Fantastic. And I'm not expecting this one to be as good, but I just want more. I just want more N-Corp. It's so cool. Give it to me. Give it to me. Here we go.
함께 하시겠나요? 추악함을 정화하는 대업을.
This is a sticker on our fucking server. She looks like such a gremlin. How is that the one who grips? Oh, fun. Well, she's a triple O, so that's pretty good. Here we go, here we go. I would have loved to have gone Gross Hammer as well, but I just don't have the shards for it. I'll get it eventually, for sure. I just couldn't get it in time for today. But let's have a quick look around. We got W Corp, Ryoshu, which this is great. It's nothing more than it needs to be, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the up to I3 is, but it's going to be a while before we get there. I think I got another ego for... Yeah, I did. I got Blind Obsession. So now Ryoshu has 3 egos, and that is made for the Warp Corp one, which is very convenient, actually. It's going for a combination crit charge build. Does that tie into her Warp Corp? Because if not, that's still good for mirror dungeons, but charge count, slash fragility, charge count. Yeah, none of this applies poise, but there are other ways to get poise, so we could set that up. She could be very effective, especially now that we've got Blind Obsession. Sadly, we're probably not going to see that today because I'm literally going to have an N-Corp team going, but I suppose we could, like, sub her in for one of the fights. We're finally going to get some use out of Faust, though, I dare say. I still need to overclock her 9-2, actually, come to think of it. Cackle. Something funny about that. Tiger loses 3 SP, inflict nails, inflict bleed. The gripping has commenced. Inflict nails, inflict gaze. What is gaze? Take plus 20% damage from pierce and blunt skills for 1 turn. Wow. The ally that defeats the marked unit heals 10 SP. If the ally is from N-Corp, also apply 1 fanatic. Okay, that's really good. Execution. On kill, heal all allies for 10 SP and apply 1 pierce damage up and blunt damage up. That's... Yeah, she's a fucking party buffer, for real. At the start of the combat phase, heal 2 allies with at least SP for 15 SP. If the allies from N-Corp, also apply 1 fanatic. At the start of the combat phase, heal, yeah, it does the same whether it's combat or support, so you'd get it either way. You get 1 either way. Oh, I do believe we can up-tie you though, can't we? Yes, we fucking can, and we will. Good, good, good. Oh, look, we can do it again. So we gain that. This is just generally good. Nails and bleed, nails. Oh, now it inflicts paralysis as well on our heads. And we gain the support. Okay, I'm quite excited. Let's have a look.
높이, 더 높이, 더 순수한 몸으로.
Amazing. Oh, I'm excited. I'm quite excited, yes. Let's have a fucking look, shall we? The child had remained seated in the same spot for 3 days now. It is as if the screen has absorbed her attention completely, burying even the desire to eat or sleep beneath sensory stimulation. This is all seeming very relatable. The child seems as if she can't feel a thing. Yes, this is it. It keeps going. The room's air is still, only stirred on occasion by creepy cackles, murmured monologues, and the clicks and taps of the keyboard and mouse. That is a fucked-looking mouse. Just look at how many infidels are printing out prosthetics. How appalling, how disgusting. A storage device was plugged into the child's computer. Its tiny glowing letters read Emil. Following that name, that must be the key she got from Sinclair. Sinclair. Oh, Sinclair, how grateful I am for you, truly. The whole village is a den of heresy. It must have been quite unpleasant to live in such a place, Sinclair. The child's mind is busied with thoughts. Now, how will I purify those impure beings? No, let's think for a second. Those heretics still keep the purest peace in their bodies, don't they? The brain. Even those who have replaced their entire bodies with prosthetics still have a brain. The likes of the heart and lungs can all be augmented and swapped out, but the brain is the one pure, irreplaceable thing in the city. Ha! That won't do. Think of the poor thing, all surrounded by impurity. The irony churns my guts just thinking about it. I'll have to rip their heads apart. That way the impure will stay impure. Yes, yes! With her mind finally made up, the child rose from her seat and gripped a huge nail. You are my hero, Sinclair. With her other hand, she unfolded a map stained with blood and grease. It's exactly as I saw through the glass window in that company's lab. That glimpse of the righteous fury you showed for such filth. A little prod got you to hand this treasure over to me. She appeared as though she were possessed by something as she bit off the lid of a red pen. I shall purge the heresy encircling you. I shall wipe clean the disgust. You will see it in no time. The future where we judge heretics together has been set in stone. We will meet soon, Sinclair. There was a burst of frivolous laughter and compulsive gestures. The child cackled like a maniac. All as she kept on drawing circles over where the town of Kawa was indicated on the map. We will purify the filth together, shoulder to shoulder. The town on the map was now covered in red, as if she hinted at what would become of the town. Pretty good, not as good as Sinclair's, honestly. Sinclair's was top-notch. Absolutely top-notch. But I'm still very happy. We need to level you up, man. We do. I don't even know if I have enough stickers for those training tickets. Ah, no, I've got enough. We managed to get some more since. I've been doing my dailies. You've fucking seen it. There we go. Excellent. Marvelous. Okay, I think we're ready to go, aren't we? So people have said many things about the one who shall grip. The fact that he is possibly Sinclair's most powerful ID, the fact that he can basically solo the final boss of this dungeon, the whole negative coin system, which of course works on, you get more if you get tails rather than heads, so you need to keep his sanity low, but you have to be careful not to have his sanity too low or he'll fucking corrode. And yeah, I've been hit by more than a few corrosions in my time by Sinclair. The bright side is, of course, there are ways to manage it. Like Faust will help with this, but also I can simply set Enclair to guard and he will take less SP damage, so it'll all work out that way. But we don't gotta worry about none of that right now, although we will very soon. We gotta get back in the dungeon, and I actually have to, I have to quit this, restart it, smash through what we already saw because we've already seen it, get back to where we ended, and then go from there. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Although I suppose, there might be a bit of combat first, and I kind of want to see some of that shit, because it's going to be pretty cool. I feel like for the purposes of pure damage output and general power, we still want Sinclair on first slot, and then we'll have you there. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be a team. Oh, it's going to be a team. This is going to be a fucking team. God, I keep forgetting that's Faust. Like, I look at that character and I just don't see Faust. That's how fucked it is. Okay, well, I don't think I have to worry too much about, making good moves. But let's just sit back and see what happens, shall we? Oh, yeah, execution right off the bat. Why not? Ooh. Ooh. Oh! I never thought I'd see Faust throwing hands. Oh, that was cool. I'm already very happy. Sinclair's moves are fucking nuts, so that shoulder tackle is real. And coerced judgment is the least impressive skill he's got. A moral enactment and the last one whose name I can't remember are fucking banging. Yeah, self-destructive purge. Oh my god, we need to watch that. Neither of them are going to survive it though, unless he rolls heads. We'll just go win rate gaming and hope they survive long enough, please. No chance. Oh, we'll get a full one. We will, I promise. I always freak out when I see it. That final swing is, oh, buddy. Take the head off of a fucking battle tank. I wonder if this might be the quickest dungeon we've ever done, purely because at the very least the first floor, we're gonna smash through it. It will be quick. It will be very fucking quick. I already love the one who grips. She looks fantastic on the battlefield. Oh, such a fucking team. I want to get Mersault so bad. It must look so fucking cool. But I don't know who in this team I would replace. Not in regards to, like, efficacy, but just I love all of them. I love all of them. They're all great. Rhodia's skill 3 is fantastic. The kick, the stabbing, and Don Quixote's an absolute joy. What do we actually need for, we need 4 lust for whistles, which we're consistently not getting, so, I think your lust is, not your lust, I think your SP is going to drop quite a lot, Sinclair. We're going to have to keep an eye on that, but we might be able to get self-destructive purge this time. Might be able to see the whole thing. This is going to be a hype round, I think. We get execution again for a start, and yes, I do want to see that again. Oh! Yeah! Oh, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. He's got. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is my favorite. Oh! Yeah! No! You fucking tease. Why? I just wanted the big uppercut. These people, these abnormalities are too weak. I should have set Sinclair to guard so he could have recovered some SP. I forgot. I was too upset. We had the setup. It was going to be so big. It was going to be absolutely massive. Oh. Oh well. No. Rhodia's voice acting here is so fucked as well. She sounds terrifying. God damn. I just love seeing his moves. They're just so good. We've got an execution with Faust every single time. If we get the kill, that's quite... Yeah, that's pretty good that happened. Just all 5 of them are brilliant. I love all of them, genuinely. So this is an interesting one because I succeeded this on my first try and failed on my second try. Let's see how the third one goes. Pull the lever. Machine stopped at last. Oh, would you look at that? Small wooden chest rose from the floor. You carefully open it to find a bundle of torches. Hooray! Start the next 3 battles with 3 haste. It's not that useful, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm happy with it. Gross. Absolutely gross. The gripping! The gripping! Oh my god. Holy shit. I love her moveset. It's so vicious. I love that too, but... Oh my god, what? Oh, no fucking way. She's turned into a big bad evil guy. She has a boss moveset. Oh fuck. Oh, I was not ready. Execute him. Medium style. Look at these pretenders who think they're N-Corp. They have no idea what N-Corp truly is. We will show them. I know I talked about Darkest Dungeon and modding last time, but what I will say is if anyone out there who is a dab hand at that sort of thing, if you can mod the N-Corp sinners into Darkest Dungeon as playable classes, I will lose my shit. I will lose my absolute goddamn mind. The gripping, we get to see it properly this time. Oh, oh, yeah! Oh, that is so good. Fuck, oh, that is so good. The whistle there was actually bad because Sinclair was at a really nice spot with his SP. It was averaging around -10 and now it's just jumped up in a major... Actually, no, he's still at -6. It's okay. That's fine. Now we just gotta blast through this, which will be easy. Confront them directly, fuck them up. This will be simplicity itself. They can't stop us. This team is way too fucking strong. And the thing is, this team was practically made for dealing with Kanto 3 because of all the blunt. There is so much blunt, ignoring all that piss. Don't look at that, it's not important. All this blunt. Oh, go for it, go on, go on, go on. Please, survive the full move. I don't think he... No, he won't. He got a perfect 30 on the first hit, there was no chance. Oh well. Later on, for sure. Fucking bodied. I remember I really liked Don Quixote's N-Corp uptie cutscene. It was a really good one. Those two were particularly good. Rhodia's was decent, and Heathcliff's was was all right, but was important in providing context. The combination of Don Quixote's and Heathcliff's providing context for the canned experiences, which appeared to be extracted from victims using specially designed nails, that was all very interesting. Oh, the punching, though. Fucking Christ. And the gripping! The punching and the gripping! Can't handle it. I say Heathcliff's moveset as a N-Corp member is interesting because there's not a lot of flash to it, and nor is there actually a lot of fervor. There's not a lot of aggression, which is very unusual for Heathcliff because we know him to kind of be all about aggression, but it makes a lot of sense because his whole thing in being a member of N-Corp is, oh god, this has all gotten out of hand and I don't want to be here. So he's kind of just doing his job. He's not a true believer, as it were. He's just in over his head. So having his moveset be really reluctant makes a lot of sense. I'm going to want to try and not get whistles because Sinclair's thing is getting a bit high. The way I see it, or the way I understand it by this point, is that as long as I can manage Sinclair's SP, we pretty much can't lose. The gripping, I love the gripping. It might be, I can't tell which is my favorite move. Oh, go on, yes, yeah! It did fuck all damage, but we got to see the full move! The gripping is really cool, though. But just, oh, this is the team. This is a fucking team. Yes, I love this move. Yeah. Fucking bodied. Amazing. Oh my god. Boom! It's actually disgusting. Such a good team. Oh, that's not good. I shouldn't have cackled. So I have noticed, very nice detail, that every time Faust whistles, Sinclair laughs. Every single time, without fail. And I think that's very cool. It's a nice detail. And now we're all caught up. Wonderful. So I'm obviously going to explore this place fully, and I'll try and limit the amount of unnecessary combat I show you guys because, you know, same as Kanto 1 and 2's dungeon, there's a lot to do here that's not actually relevant to anything. But I'm going to do it all just in case because I want to see if there's anything cool going on. There's Forgotten Passage here, so I wonder if that's an area to explore as well. I can hear the sound of something scuttling along the floor. I wonder what it might be, but part of me doesn't want to find out. A steel door rests on one side of the room. It looks too thick to be easily broken or breached with force. Well, you don't understand the level of force we bring. We got a lot of big hammers. There's got to be something totally valuable through here if it's guarded this tight. The sinner might be right, Rhodia. Treasure might be waiting behind the door. What should you do? Open it with force! Yeah! Who'd be the right person to do that? I mean, I would go, I'm tempted, actually, because those are still pretty good odds. Anywhere between, I mean, if he rolls heads, it's bad, and he's at 26 sanity. Whereas Rhodia's at 45, and it's also a rough skill. Yeah, go for it. There we go. Almost, though. Rhodian pushed at the door with all their might. The door shook little by little, but refused to give way. Alright, you've done enough. I tried to get the sinner to stop, but Rhodian kept on pushing, fully focused on the door. After some time, there. The door was opened, the path was hidden behind it. Selected identity healed for 20 SP. There's a new path on the map. Yes, the one who grips shall remember your service, child. That's cool though, that sometimes these dungeons actually have hidden passages. Oh my god, what the fuck? What? What the fuck? Pulsating arms. At the start of the turn, gain attack power up and protection by the count of instincts. At the end of the turn, if the count is at +4, change to an aggressive state. Everything there of an Inquisitor, preceding Inquisitor. What the fuck is going on with these guys? I assume we're gonna find out. Wait, does this count as an abnormality battle? Yeah, it does. These are technically abnormalities. See what you can do. Yes. Yes. Get him. Yeah. Love that zero roll. Oh, it's so good. So stupid. Damn, that was actually pretty powerful. I didn't think it would be that strong. So what the fuck has happened to these guys? Are these actually abnormalities, like, just generated by the... You know, it's actually abnormalities in the place? I don't think so, because they wouldn't have... No, something's happened to the Inquisitors here, for sure. There's no way these guys are naturally occurring. That wouldn't make any fucking sense. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I love that move. He's not gonna survive this, there's no fucking way. Oh... I love it. Oh, that's so good. How's Sinclair doing? 17. Okay. Yeah, he's going down. This team is so cool. It's absolute carnage. Oh, yes, yes, yes! So obviously I've been running a lot of mirror dungeons, specifically Mirror of the Lake normal, because that's all I have access to. Used in certain events, expires on use, I dare say. And yeah, this team, this was the last one I did last night before waking up this, you know, went to bed, woke up this morning to do this recording. And I did a run with my N-Corp team minus Faust. I can't remember who I had instead, doesn't really matter, but like, you can just stack bleeding on this team and enemies die by themselves and it just gets disgusting. Like, I basically win rated gaming that entire fucking run, which I couldn't do before and I certainly can do now. Dozens of old broken crates litter the floor. Ew, cobwebs. Clearing things away, you find 3 particularly large crates buried underneath. These are all locked. Looks like the keyholes have the same shape. Alas, the key is of a soft constitution. It won't be feasible to use it again once it has been inserted into a lock. Sounds like you only get one try. Which should you open? Ah. You can either guarantee an ego gift that boosts defense, or a 50% chance to gain an ego gift that boosts bleed attacks. We do a lot of bleed. Fuck it. Empty! There was nothing inside the crate, all that greeted us were tiny specks of dust and dirt stirred up by exposure to the outside air. I told you we should have gone with that one. No, in all likelihood it would have been empty too. He walked out of the room trying to ignore the sinner's complaints. Oh. This game's garbage. Gonna end the series right now, bullshit. Fighting off Oh, they've been corroded. Okay. Fighting off corroded Inquisitors, we made our way for the Golden Bow. But wouldn't that be ego corrosion? But doesn't that only happen with ego? And these guys don't have ego. I don't pretend to understand the rules. Just kill them. We don't have to understand them if they're dead. Please execute him. It'll be amazing. God, I never get tired of this. Oh. Oh. God damn. Just see Sinclair battering the fuck out of someone down there. It's incredible. See, I know that there are... Oh, fuck. I know... AC4! I know there are a lot of really cool identities and stuff in this game, and there are a lot of cool teams and stuff, but I worry... God damn, the gripping. I worry that I've kind of stumbled on the coolest one. That worries me. I worry that this is like the most narrative-filled, coolest... most visually impressive team and it's all downhill from here. I don't know if that's the case. I'm certainly hoping it isn't. But I worry that I went too good too soon, you know? And that everything else is just going to feel a little bit underwhelming in comparison. God damn. Oh, I'm almost lost for words. It's so fucking cool. Why does she lift people up and zap them to death? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If someone comes to me and says, Foreman, there is literally no reason why she can do that, I'll be like, cool. I don't care. Just happy it happens. Just glad it exists. Honestly, Faust is the one who grips makes Chroma look like a piece of shit. And that's not a dig on Chroma. Genuinely, Chroma's a very hateable villain done well. You know, like they've done a very good job of making her hateable, and her design is very interesting, but it just doesn't hold a candle to Faust.
제 형태를 갖추지 못하리라.
I mean, maybe after, presuming she is the boss fight in this dungeon somewhere, maybe after that I'll change my mind. Crawling Inquisitor, Jesus Christ. Wow. Maybe by the end of this I'll change my mind, but at the moment it just doesn't seem close. Faust just seems way cooler. Now they actually truly are fucked. Because they're all alone against this team. And the damage. And the execution. And the damage. Oh! Actually throwing hands. Amazing. Torture chamber. Well, this will be wholesome. The N-Corp Inquisitors were busy torturing someone, as they tend to. Ah! A filtered scream fills the cramped room. Their victims are people with prosthetic bodies. ... Sinclair didn't utter a word, but his eyes full of wrath and fear were fixed on the torturers. He breathed heavily at irregular intervals, his body shaking. He looks like he might charge forth at any second. Do you stop him, or we either wait for the torture to end, which, seriously, why would you, or stop the torture, run a wrath check, then begin a combat encounter, use Sinclair for the check to gain a sign passed to weaken all enemies. We may not be valiant knights, yet even casting morals aside, we will have to fight them to move on. Do you really mean it? When you explain your plan to Sinclair, he looks back at you with surprise. I thought you would stop me. He spoke anxiously, but he seemed nevertheless happy with the decision. Yeah, I bet. I'm also happy with the decision. Got it, I'll do it. Sinclair sprinted to where the Inquisitors were alongside the other sinners. Sinclair healed for 30 SP. That's not good. I didn't want Sinclair to heal SP. No. Damn it. As the sinners approached, the Inquisitors cast their victims aside to charge at us. You bastards! Sinclair stood against them at the forefront, but that hammer might be too big for Sinclair's weapon to stop. Should Sinclair really deal with it, or should you order another sinner to repel the attack? No. God, I wish he hadn't healed. Come on. Oh my god, that was lucky. Holy shit. After all, this is his fight first and foremost. He's gonna fuck him up. Sinclair locked his halberd against the handle of the hammer and parried it to the side. With their leader's attack thwarted, the Inquisitors were thrown into disarray. We'll be able to keep the flow of the battle in our favor by taking the lead now. Yeah, we will. A sign earned. All enemies are inflicted with 5 attack power down, so they're fucking doomed. That wasn't troublesome at all. You nearly failed. It was so fucking close because of that fucking SP heal. God damn it. Wait. Heathcliff's combat passive for N-Corp is bugger. When an ally is defeated, lose 10 SP and gain 1 blunt power up next turn. That's funny. Yeah, he's dead. Jesus Christ. Oh, the gripping. I never get tired of the gripping. Or this music, or any of this. This is such a fucking blast. Oh my god. Dump on him. I can absolutely see people just fucking exploding in her grip when she does that. Like she zaps them and they just go and you're like, oh god. And then she laughs, presumably. Sinclair's determination to stand up to Chroma after 3 strokes have been drawn. We've got 2. We're getting there. Chapel. Good, that reset SP, so Sinclair's actually back to a good spot. Good spot. Looks like this is gonna be a thing. They can't stop us. They can't. They're gonna try, and they're gonna fail. I think what confuses me most about N-Corp is the fact that it's N-Corp. They're a corporation. What do they sell? What service do they provide other than purging the heretics? And what's their, singularity? Presumably, I don't know for sure, presumably we will find out as things go on, but it has always bugged me that it is N-Corp. Not just Nagel und Hammer. There certainly is the sound of something moving along the floor. It seems fine.
저것들도 환상체인가?
Are they even?
자세히 봐요. 환상체가 아니에요. 인장이 박혀 있어요.
They're still Inquisitors. Ishmael whispered softly to us. Upon closer inspection, I could spot the emblems she mentioned. They were the ones worn by the Inquisitors.
에고 침식 현상이군요.
Do they not need to be wielding ego in order to get corrosion? Or is that just not how it works?
그 기분 나쁜 상태를 말하는 건가?
Yeah, and it can happen to us as well. It's pretty funny.
전투 중에 멘탈이 흔들릴 때 그랬던 것 같은데 마치 뭔가에 잡아먹히는 것 같다고 할까요?
It's funny she should say that because she is one of my sinners who has never had ego corrosion, but sure.
우자구적 씹혀 먹히는 것과는 괴가 다르지만 본질을 좀 먹어 들어간다는 것을 생각하면 괜찮은 표현이네요.
Yeah, so no big deal or anything, it's fine.
그리고 이 장소는 아까 층과는 다르게 의체들을 고문만 하는 장소가 아닌 것 같아요.
Are you kidding? Have they found another hobby?
스스로 침식을 강행시키는 장소라는 말이 타당하겠군요.
Ah, so they're corroding themselves on purpose. Brilliant. Uh-huh. Staring at those beings stumbling about, it evoked complex feelings that made me sigh. Is my artificial head really worth raging over? So much so that they would transform themselves into something far more hideous than having a clock for a head? Choosing to lose themselves, being possessed. What about when they claim the golden bow after going to these lengths? Will it even be used for their benefit? Then it occurred to me. Am I really so different from those unsightly zealots when I'm searching for the golden bows without even knowing what they'll be used for? Nope. Everyone here sucks, but some suck less than others, and N-Corp sucks the most. Jesus Christ. They're a little more intense, aren't they? We don't know what their passives are. They just do a lot of bleed and they evade a lot. Alright lads, you know what to do. Bang them out. Put the boots to a medium style, yes. Oh, it's gonna suck to be you approximately right now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it does. Commence the purging and such. I shall sit back and watch. Oof. Lovely. Bonk. So yeah, bad first turn for them. They're not happy. We're doing just fine. Oh, you're fucked now, buddy. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Yes. Yes. Not very big last hit, but the first hit was like 80, so it's okay. Good God. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, nice. Very good. Youch. It's not close. It's just not fucking close. It's nowhere near close. They don't stand a chance. I almost feel sorry for them. Almost. Ah, they're all going for Faust, I see. 6 attacks, 5 of us. It doesn't matter that much, but it would be nice to try and prevent Faust from taking that many hits. We might be able to stagger that one. And then only one attack would get through. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This will do a lot of damage. That is a stagger. We did it. Oh my god. It's just so cool. Oh, he's basically dead. Damn, damn. That's quite an attack. Go on, Rodeo, bang him out. Jesus Christ, they get a lot of attacks. Oof. Goodbye. 2 staggers. You can handle that. We'll take over. I'll actually, you know, allocate some attacks to try and make sure this goes okay. I'm not too worried, but I shouldn't be so laissez-faire. Yeah, he's done.
죽음으로 참여하라.
Not bad, not bad. They were reasonably tough, I suppose. To be fair, if we weren't using a team that is specifically designed with all the right attacks to murder them, that could have been dangerous, but the fact of the matter is we get to end these fights incredibly quickly. Allies with Lust skills gain the following effects. If the unit took no damage from attacks this turn, gain 2 haste and 2 defense power up next turn. If the unit did take damage from attacks this turn, gain 2 bind and 2 attack power up next turn. Interesting. And what's this place looking like right here? This is a big dungeon, Jesus Christ. Well, we need to search everywhere, obviously. We've reached the next floor. All around us were torture devices, bits of flesh, gore, and dying townsfolk succumbing to pain. The least bearable of all is the periodic whistling. Yeah, we've been doing that as well. Ugh, what's this odor? The sinners frowned at the olfactory assault. Following their eyes, you find an inquisitor collapsed on the floor. Definitely dead. The smell must be coming from the rotting corpse. While everyone was hesitant to approach, you see something sparkle. Sparker! There seems to be something amidst the writhing manes. What will you do? Run a gluttony check. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. A sinner easily enticed by trinkets and baubles would probably be willing to dig through this morbid mess to take the item. On the other hand, someone uninterested in such things will not be happy to do this order. Who should go do it? A Heathcliff, I guess. Apparently he has the highest chance. I feel... yeah, that could work. Go on. Ah, fuck. Sinclair rifled and dug through the mains, but ultimately found nothing. The more the corpse was ransacked, the more Sinclair retched. This won't be worth pursuing further. Telling Sinclair that they did their best, we left the room. We lost something and gained nothing. 20 SP, 5 HP damage. It's okay, now you'll do more damage in combat. I just hope that wasn't a key that we needed. I really hope it wasn't a key we needed. Maybe I shouldn't be using Sinclair for skill checks. Maybe the combat predictions are inaccurate because of his negative coin stuff, but the skill checks are actually pretty accurate, or I've been getting unlucky, I don't know. He could do with some SP back. You're gonna die. Oh my god, he nearly one-tapped him, fuck! Infirm Retribution is absolutely vicious because the more damage it does, the more damage it does. And I know that sounds stupid, but as you all, I'm sure many of you know, it adds an additional 10% of damage dealt onto the overall damage. So if he hits really hard, he just hits even harder, which is the most smooth-brained skill ever, and I really like it. If you hit good, hit gooder. Big win, well done. The passage was red hot. That'd melt my shoes. The sinners carefully approached the road only to retreat from the overwhelming heat. Something was written on the sign in front of the passage. Prove your humanity, and through weakness and suppuration, sear a path with mobilization. It took no time at all to figure out what that meant. What will you do? Present the End Corpse seal. Tread the heated path. Fail would begin an encounter, or potentially, I want to see if I can get ego gift. We had a sinner scout the perimeter, and it looks like this is the path of least resistance. Someone with a burning will might be able to bear this pain. Who should be sent? Don Quixote. Yes, this seems right up your alley. Don Quixote ran across the heated road on bare feet. Others frowned at the rancid stench of burning flesh. Groaning with agony, Don Quixote made it to the other side. An altar with a red seal and a lever rose before them. When Don Quixote pulled the lever, the road quickly cooled. The rest of us were able to tread the path safely. Yes, she took 20 damage, lost 20 SP. We got Token of Innocence. Well done, Don Quixote. Running is kind of your thing. For the identity that undertook the rite, boost the power of Wrath skills by 2. Man, it would have been great if Sinclair had done that, but whatever. You hear snappy mechanical noises through the closed door. Sounds like a cry for help. As you focus your attention, you begin to hear footsteps. Steel. Those are clangs of steel. Sinclair froze. Looks like an Inquisitor is coming for them. What will you do? Free the prosthetic. I knew I could count on you. Sinclair jumped in as soon as you told him what to do. As you expected, a number of prosthetic people were bound by ropes. Get out of here, quickly. As soon as he untied them, they hurriedly ran out the room. Bastards, not even a simple thank you. Some of the sinners complained, but Sinclair looked satisfied with the deed. To be fair, we do look like N-Corp employees, so can't say I blame them. calming them down, we left the room. Sinclair healed, which we didn't actually want, but he did get a sign. 3 strokes. Here we go. I didn't want him to heal, though. After 3 strokes have been drawn... What? What happens? I don't know. I want to know what happens. You have to tell me. I'm not very smart and I won't figure it out by myself. Have fun with your life, idiot. Or what's left of it. You're dead now. As a point, are there N-Corp-like mods for Ruiner? Because that would be pretty cool. I've not touched mods in Ruiner, so that would be interesting if that existed. Oh my god, what the fuck? Wriggling beast. These guys are nuts. Do we understand their passives yet? Start the turn gain by instinct. Lose 1 instinct whenever the unit takes damage from attacks. Ah. Observation level 1. I suppose we should wait. You might have noticed I'm skipping a lot of these fights in the editing, and that's because, guys, they're not fights. These are just massacres. Case in point, like, it's not close. I can't stress it enough. I have nothing interesting to say in terms of, like, combat commentary because, fucking hell. I'm almost looking forward to doing a Mirror Dungeon run later today just so I can play with... Although maybe I should wait to do that one until we do the tier list and Mirror Dungeon episode, which will be following every Kanto, by the way. On those episodes from now on, which I appreciate won't be many, I'm going to do a tier list and then a Mirror Dungeon run, and we'll just talk about stuff. So if you're not particularly interested in my thoughts and just want to see the story, you'll know which ones to avoid. So, you know, they are so doomed. Oh, fuck, I wasn't keeping an eye on Sinclair. Shit. Oh, no. Who did he even hit? He hit one of them. That's good. I should have kept an eye on that. Whoops. He just really oh, those two. Yeah, yeesh. Okay, right, interesting. Sinclair, be a little more careful in the future, please. Oh. I can't believe you still haven't killed anyone with that last hit, because you always roll like a 6. Gotta say, big ups to the person who told me that guarding with Enclair allows him to recover SP, because when I was running the Mirror Dungeons before knowing that, what would happen is either he would corrode constantly, or I would run Yi Sang's support passive, and his SP would just get too high because he was constantly getting healed, because his was always the lowest because everyone else was always at max, because those fights tend to go pretty well. And he would perform like shit because his SP was too high. So, yeah, learning that was very helpful, because now it allowed me to turn off Yi Sang's passive and then just manually manage it instead, which is a lot more useful and a lot easier. That would provide whistles. This would actually be a good time for it. Good stuff. But the team just feels so much stronger now. Like, it was strong before, even when we had Ryoshu in there instead, but with this slot, oh my god. It occurs to me I talked about having an N-Corp mod for Ruiner, but of course there is the ego you get at the end of the game, won't specify what it is and how you get it, that provides a nail and hammer, or like, yeah, basically a nail and hammer mechanic, but, you know, that's only one ego. But my point is that that would make it very easy, surely, to, you know, do that. Like, it wouldn't be difficult to build off of that to make an entire team based around the concept. Which would, of course, make that specific flaw, really trying not to say overt spoilers here, but it would make that specific flaw very well suited to it. You see a pedestal adorned with the engravings of a nail and hammer. Must have something to do with N-Corp. Yeah, no shit. A sinner mutters and you agree. Should you try to get some info on N-Corp, or... Yeah, we should try and learn about them. Upon the pedestal was a tome N-Corp Inquisitors were often seen carrying. You take this chance to peek at a few pages of it. Ugh. The indecipherable content only gave you a headache. You decide to hold on to it for now and read it later. Nagel and Hammer scriptures earned. When using a pride skill, lose 5 SP and boost its damage by 5%. Interesting. That's not particularly good. That could work well for Sinclair, but it requires us to really fucking watch him. You know, have no idea how jealous I am of Faust's moveset here. It is so good. It looks so fucking cool. Absolutely in love with it. Altar of Penance, let's go. A passage is written above a large gate. Only those who repent may find motion. Thorn yourself, atone through flagellation. That doesn't rhyme. It looks like it wants us to impale ourselves on spikes. What will you do? Perform the rite. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Fun times. Someone must step on the spikes and impale their own limbs. Sinclair, my boy, you were made for this. Oh my god! Oh! Sinclair stood on the spike-laden device. He quietly nodded when the sinner looked back with trembling eyes. A terrible scream echoed through the hall, but there was no response. Maybe the sinner hadn't suffered enough. We made sure to have Sinclair try the rite several times, but the door still didn't open. Oh, that's gonna be bad. 20 HP? That's fine. 10 SP? That's good. 20 HP? Oh, fuck. Oh, god. Oh, wow. Oh, that was bad. Whoopsie oofy doodle, and we used our healing thing for this section as well, so we can't do that again. Okay, don't get Sinclair to do checks unless the game specifically asks for it, because fucking hell, he's just not good at them in this form. His SP was low as well. He should have gotten at least 1 tails. You find a row of glass containers at a corner of the main area. Inside them are dried organs and pieces of life showing active movement. A tragic display. The containers can be opened easily. You can take one of the pieces if you want to. What will you do? I want something that provides healing at low health because we're taking a lot of dabblage. You took the glowing skull. It radiates gently and you feel a strange warmth from it. The other containers won't open. It seems you can only take one. You took your leave with the item you chose. At the start of the turn, if the character took 10 plus damage last turn, heal 5 to 15 HP. Well, it does help. Doesn't help right now, but it does in general. Just this and then one fight and we're off to the boss. Hideously transformed N-Corp Inquisitors stood guard at the gate. You move to attack, but they don't appear to be hostile in any capacity. Only exceptional ones are allowed in this place. To pass, you will prove yourself worthy. You're not exactly sure what they mean. What do you do? We didn't pass the rites. We didn't do any of these things. Use violence. It seems violence will be our most straightforward solution. Heretic. The voice spilling out of that shaking jaw must be one of pure hostility. Allow me to help, manager. Sinclair tightened the grip on his weapon, determination burning quietly in his eyes. Sinclair healed for 10 SP. Okay, that's somewhat handy. Well, we've gotten 4 signs now, so... like, I don't know what that means, if that does anything. We'll find out, I suppose. Alright, face plates, what do you got? Bring it. You expect me to say that you've got the crackers if you think you can beat us, but no, we've got the crackers, and that's precisely why you're gonna lose. Oh my god. Oh my god. Didn't actually do that much damage. He might be... well, he does have some defense up, actually, I've just noticed. It's fine. If we just keep dominating them in every single scrap, there's not a lot they can do. We should probably avoid the counters, though. I should take control of this and make sure it doesn't go too bad. Fine, whatever. There's 4 attacks this turn, so I'm gonna let Sinclair rest. That's not very hype. Let's keep it going. Fuck it. I don't think I've said it yet, and if I haven't, then now's the time. The music in this dungeon is fantastic as well. Absolutely love it. Everything about the tone, everything about this. Bringing an N-Corp team here was a great idea, not just for gameplay efficacy, but for hype as well. I'm very much enjoying this dungeon. This is definitely the best dungeon so far. There's so much stuff in here. That's not ideal. Oh, that's pretty bad. It's fine, there's a chapel waiting for us after this, we'll be okay. And we staggered one of them, which is actually quite helpful. Sinclair does need to guard this turn, though, or he is going to go fucking loopy. And that would be inconvenient. Rhodia is Fnatic right now. Okay, let's take advantage of that. He should be alright. Bonk. You're in big trouble, sir. Yes, you are. It's a bad day for you. Oh my god. Oh, they are healing a bit as well. Let me check their passives. Doesn't appear to be a passive thing. Nevertheless, we are beating them. We are winning. Straight up. I think in order to deal with the counters, we should have Sinclair perhaps intercept and block them. Yeah. Because, for instance, Faust is weak to slashing attacks. They will do a lot of damage to her, and we can't really afford it anymore. She's taking a lot of damage. Whistle might keep him somewhat stable. I don't know, we'll see. Oh my god. Oh, she's so fucking cool. I can't get over it, I cannot get over it. She's so fucking hype. That was quite a clash. Oh my god. Oh, have mercy, Jesus. So you're doing that this turn. Oh! Whoops. I had him guard an attack that does SP damage. So, if anything, it actually made the situation worse. Whoops. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just go in on him. Just fuck him up. Yeah, let's see him counter when he's fucking dead. Go in on him. Let's end this now. Fight's gone on for too long. Oh my god. They're so fucking cool. They're just so cool. And strong. And hype. Just go to the altar of tears. What's the worst that could happen? An inscription above the closed gate reads, "Prove your terror and fears. Fill this vessel with tears." Looking around, you find the supposed vessel next to an unpleasant-looking chair. What will you do? You sit in the chair to talk to that guy at the desk, the walrus man, and you suffer HP damage from sitting on the chair because it's so uncomfortable. Run a gloom check. Who will be made to sit? Purify. Go for it, Heathcliff. Yeah, Heathcliff sat on the chair. Dreadful screams filled the room. A constant stream of tears ran down Heathcliff's face. Soon enough, the bowl was full of tears. When it was placed on the altar at the door, the altar slid down, opening things up. Heathcliff's eyes were shaking. It's probably best not to ask what they saw. There's a sigil beyond the door. Taking the blue sigil, we left the room. Lost 10 SP. Token of tears. You did do as you were told. Well, the identity that undertook the rite boosts the power of gloom skills by 2. That is good, actually. Yeah, we failed that one, and you know what? It's fine. We failed some of these tests. I don't think it matters in terms of, like, cool shit. I think the signs were what mattered. So I think we've done everything here. That's been dealt with. Alright, time for the actual boss of this floor, but let's go get healed first. And progress has been saved. You love to see it. Path to hallowed ground. This will be a good time. SP has been reset to 0, which is just fine for Sinclair, to be fair. That's a good place for him to be. Let's have him. Hello. Slithering Inquisitor. Behavior depends on the count of instincts. Uses aggressive skills of 4+ instincts and becomes defensive at 0. He's at 4 instincts right now. Should we get off to a bit of a start? Let's get off to a bit of a start. Yeah, let's do it. Skill power -1 for each broken arm. Cool. So we want to focus. Oh. Interesting, you're too slow. That arm appears to do especially dangerous things, so lean in on it. Hit him with the gripping, and the rifle purge. And the Gorky nailing, and go for it. Good. 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 Yes. Boom! Love to see it. Nice. Everything's fine. Lift him up off the ground. At what point does that become absurd? Like, can she lift boss characters off the fucking ground? Big damage was done. Oh, he's getting more moves though. It's a little spooky. Takes the power of 3 coins to 0 for this turn. Doesn't that make him even better? Because he doesn't get the minus. Not really inflicting tremor this turn, so let's try and bump that up a little bit. And then, Sinclair, just beat the fuck out of him, I suppose. Go for him. He doesn't stand a chance. He really doesn't. It's actually quite upsetting for him. He got all of those snake arms and such, and it was all for nothing. It was truly all for nothing. The music is so good. And now he's fucking staggered. His left arm's almost broken. Oh, that arm specifically was staggered. The rest of him is fine. Oh, we're doing just fine. Poison. Take 3 damage, then halve the count. That's not a lot. I think we'll be okay. Oh, the music, though. The fucking music. Let's go. Ironclad Retribution. That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we want. So that part is not broken. This part will be broken next turn. Fuck it, hit him with a bit of Tremor Burst. It won't do much, but who cares? Cackle at him. Purify him. And then hit him with this thing. Alright, that arm is straight up gone, so he has much less attacks now and we can't target it because it's not there anymore. I see. Go for him. He will regret his life up to this point. Yep. Very much so. Oh, another part broken. Oh, that's a shame. Ah, now he's just filled with snakes, and we're gaining a lot of poison. At the start of the turn, if at less than 50% HP, inflict 3 poison when attacked. Well, he's not going to be around for much longer, so I'm not worried. Do him a big pain. Give him the crackers. Oh yeah, those are some crackers. Oh my god, those are some crackers. I was kind of expecting, Faust to not be very good. I don't know why. I just was worried that I was so hyped for this character. He's dead. I was so worried that I was, like, hyped for this character and she was going to kind of be nothing or a bit underwhelming. Like, it was all going to be theming and not, actual power or talk. No trousers. No, she's really good. She does everything I wanted to. If an ally takes a lethal attack, they heal 50% of their max HP. Green skin. Now there are orcs here. Oh my god. Ritual Square and Hill of Corpses. This is definitely the end. The area is transformed into endless hills of corpses thanks to the Golden Bow's influence. Inquisitors in the midst of prayer to somebody can be seen. I see endless mounds of dead bodies, which is honestly feeling pretty standard at this point for this world. And if it isn't Chroma at the top of the mountain, big surprise. The Inquisitors were raising their arms in unison as if to worship something. And there Chroma stood at the highest peak. She held out her hands in a prayer-like gesture toward the golden bow atop an altar.
이미 자아심도가 열렸어요. 우리보다 먼저 황금가지와 공명했군요.
Yeah, as it turns out.
대체 뭘 하고 있는 거야? 뭘 향해서 손을 뻗고 있는 건데?
They are fucking weird, Gregor. They are fucking loopy. We know this. We are this.
기도.
Yeah.
이건 무슨 소리죠?
Sounds like someone's text tone.
어디서 많이 들어본 소리인데 왜인지 머리가 간지럽고 기분 나쁜.
Does it?
학교 종 소리잖아.
Oh.
어지간히도 학교가 싫었나 보군.
Heathcliff was too cool for school. Them teachers had the crackers. The playful conversation seemed to lighten the mood of the sinners. It certainly needs it right now. Save for one. The one who should have been the owner of the Fathoms still showed unease.
아니야, 보여주고 싶지 않아요. 제 기억은...
Sorry, Sinclair, but it's gonna happen. It's already happening, in fact. Unfortunately, his plea held no power over the realm.
자, 모두 잘 들어.
Hi, how's it going, Chroma?
지는 자께서 말하신다.
쥐는 자께서 말하신다.
You sound like you have a prosthetic head.
이단들이 우리의 신성한 의식을 방해하는 것도 모자라 봉헌에 마땅할 재물에 눈독을 들이고 있다.
Yeah, about that.
불쾌하고도 불순하도다.
And they smell bad.
불쾌하고 불순하도다.
Swear, you sound like you have a prosthetic voice.
가서 죽어라. 그걸 두려워하지 마라.
Oh boy, are they gonna die.
황금의 재물만 있다면 너희는 무한히 살아날 테니까.
Is that true?
지는 자께서 함께 하시니 두려움 없도다.
But we have our own gripper. We have a better one. Ours is cooler.
쥐는 자께서 함께하시니 두려움 없도다.
You're one who grips as lame as fuck.
그리고 싱클레어,
Stop having fun.
이리 와. 어서 내 손에 쥐어야지.
You are shady as fuck, and Sinclair can do better.
지는 자께 부려지는 것은 생애의 으뜸 기쁨일지니.
Ours is cooler.
쥐는 자께 부려지는 것은 생애의 으뜸 기쁨일지니.
No.
싱클레어,
Stab her, quick, do it.
봉천은 가져왔지.
The coin?
또래들이 모여있는 쉬는 시간은 늘 떠들썩하다.
Uh-huh.
어른들은 때때로 그런 우리를 멀찍이서 바라보며 흐뭇해하고는 했다. 하지만 어른들은 모를 것이다.
That there was a straight-up underground gambling ring?
조금만 가까이서 보면 떠들썩한 시간이 시샘과 과시, 우월감과 간교 등으로 뒤섞여 있다는 걸.
It is a gambling ring.
그만큼 아이들은 교묘하다는 걸.
Yeah, they suck. Don't like them.
옆반의 라훌은 아버지가 직접 양팔 시술을 해주신대. 심지어 아직 제대로 공개한 적도 없는 최신 기술이래지.
Damn, I wish I had robot arms.
잡지에 나온 이 배우 알지? 우리 어머니한테 안구 시술 받기로 했다는 거 내가 말했나? 대기자가 너무 많아서 매니저랑 직접 와서 빌었어.
한두 마디씩 던지는 친구들의 말에 나는 초조해진다. 너는 뭐 없어? 라면서 쳐다보는 눈동자들은 금방이라도 비웃음과 멸시로 바뀔 것 같았다.
Uh-huh.
이건 비밀인데.
Oh.
침이 꼴딱 넘어간다. 어쩌면 뭐 없냐는 말은 나를 향한 것이 아닐지도 몰랐다.
Well, it's too late now. You can't come out with something like that and not expect them to be interested.
하지만 나는 그들의 야릇한 시선에서 벗어나서는 안 됐다.
So would Sinclair's main sin be pride or envy, bearing in mind that they're actually kind of similar in a grand scheme of things?
그 순간 내팽개쳐질 것을 뻔하게 알고 있었으니까. 우리 아빠는 피사와 협약을 맺었어. 지금 개발 중인 기술들을 보더니
전폭적으로 지원해주기로 했대.
And the question is that true?
맙소사, 나는 대체 무슨 생각으로 그 사실을 털어놓았을까?
Well, it's too late now.
그들의 눈밖에 나지 않으려던 공포에 섣불리 튀어나온 말이 화를 자초했다.
Who a P-Corp?
혹은 순간의 치기 어린 허세, 또래들 사이에서 잘 보이고 싶은 저열함이 뒤섞인 충동. 기업 간의 비밀 협약이니 다른 사람들에게는 절대 말해서는 안 된다고 신신당부했던 아버지의 얼굴이 떠올랐다.
Oh God. Oh no.
우와, 그게 진짜냐, 싱클레어?
Whoops. You should probably be like, nah, bro, I was joking. Hey, I'm a fucking loser. Deal with it.
피사면 그 날개 말하는 거야? 와, 완전 부럽다.
Oh no.
대화의 중심은 순식간에 나로 바뀌었다. 주위에서 흥미롭게 쳐다보는 아이들의 시선도 느껴진다. 우쭐함. 그건 꽤 달콤한 맛이었다.
Yeah, how long did it last?
아마도 나는 저열한 허세에 휩싸여서 행동했던 것 같다.
Just like all content creators.
그러고 보니 싱클레어, 너도 곧 받겠네, 의체 시술?
So Sinclair's getting prosthetics?
당연하지. 제일 최신형으로 해주신다고 했는걸.
That sounds like a lie.
저들이 만약 조금이라도 내 표정을 유심히 보았다면
Uh-huh.
맞득자나하는 내 얼굴을 분명 눈치챘을 것이다.
Ah, you just don't want them.
하지만 다행히도 그런 것 따위 알아채는 이들은 없었다. 쉬는 시간이 끝나고 주위에 아무도 남아있지 않았을 때에야 비로소 자책감이 엄습해왔다. 비밀을 지키라고 했는데 아버지가 아시면 어떡하지? 손톱에서는 어느새 피가 새어나오고 있었다.
Stop biting your nails.
불안할 때마다 손톱을 뜯던 버릇이 기어이 화를 불러일으켰던 것이다.
I didn't think he was actually biting his nails. That was a guess.
나는 그 버릇을 고치기 위해 손톱도 최대한 짧게 잘랐었지만 대신에 살점을 물어뜯게 될 줄은 모르고 있었던 것 같다. 책상에 떨어지는 핏방울을 보면서 그런 생각이 들었다.
I should buy a boat.
졸업을 하면 의체 시술을 받게 된다.
Yeah, can't bite your nails if you have robot arms.
그러면 영영 상처날 일도 피를 보게 되는 일도 없다.
That also works.
하지만 그게 정말...
너 피가 나네?
Ah boy, here we go.
경쾌한 휘파람 소리와 함께
Ugh.
책상 위로 조그만 그늘이 진다.
Stop whistling, you freak.
말을 거니는
Oh God.
이름 정도만 겨우 기억할 정도로 교류가 없던 동급생. 나는 당황스러움에 우스꽝스러운 말투로 더듬으며 대답했다. 뭐라고?
What?
있잖아. 네가 아까 한 말 진짜야?
Oh God.
진짜야.
그렇구나. 니네 아버지 진짜로 대단하신가 보다.
Oh
그렇지?
no. Oh no.
뭐 그렇지. 예상치 못한 찬사에 나는 부끄러워진다. 아버지의 훌륭함이 꼭 내 미덕이라도 된 것처럼.
그런데 넌 왜 그런 표정을 지었어?
Oh no, she's perceptive.
뭘?
너 말이야. 속으로 그렇게 생각했잖아.
그러더니 고개를 숙이고선 내게만 들리듯 조용.
더럽다고.
So she was always a true believer. I don't mean to skip some of these, by the way. I keep thinking Sinclair's finished talking. He does take a lot of breaks in between his words, which is for effect. It's a voice acting thing, sure. But I keep thinking he's finished because, you know, they're speaking in Korean and I don't know Korean.
눈동자가 커진다. 속마음을 들켰다는 당황스러움도 있었지만
So he used to not like him either.
애써 숨겼다고 생각한 의중을 어떻게 이런 낯선이가 눈치를 챘는지는 도통 알 길이 없었다. 어떻게 알았어? 뻔뻔하게 부정하면 될 일을 나는 바보같이 허를 찔렸다는 표정으로 되물어왔다.
왜냐하면 나도 너랑 같은 생각이거든.
나랑?
통하는 사람끼리 많은 게 보이는 법이지. 반가워. 난 크로모야.
크로마!
그 이후로 나는 크로모와 종종 이야기를 나누는 사이가 되었다.
Ah, so you were friends. Emphasis on were. So we all know it goes wrong, just how... I almost don't want to know how it goes wrong, because I bet it's gonna suck, but... Oh, Sinclair. You poor child. Ah, this is longer than I thought. Whatever, it's fine. Hearing bells that may be familiar to some and new to others, we peek into Sinclair's past. He sits in the middle of a lively classroom full of chatty students.
우리 가족은 매일 아침마다 같이 식사를 해야 하는 규칙이 있었다.
How very upper class.
온 가족이 식탁에 둘러앉아 이야기를 공유하고 격려나 농담이 오가는 따뜻한 시간.
Oh no, it was a happy family. Obviously it couldn't last.
나는 그 시간이 좋았다. 그리고 그 규칙은 내게 한없이 부드럽고 온화하기만 했다. 내게는 너무 당연한, 바뀔 리가 없는 나의 세계. 그 세계가 슬쩍 위화감을 가지기 시작한 건
Well, it could never last.
나의 누나까지 의체 시술을 받고 식탁에 자리했던 그날부터였다.
See the issue, I suppose.
아버지의 머리가 양철과 각종 전선, 회로로 이뤄진 낯선 것으로 바뀌었을 때부터 나의 세계는 점점 달라지기 시작했다. 가족들 간의 식사는 더 이상 따뜻하고 밝은 세계가 아니었다. 그것은 오히려 불편하고 말수가 줄어드는 불편하. 나는 의체로부터 태생적인 불결함을 느끼기 시작한 것이다.
It's an interesting thought, really, because, like, you know, I personally really like the idea of, like, cybernetic enhancements and stuff. I think they're very cool. And I think if I had the option in real life, I'd probably get them with the key proviso that you fucking wait until they refine that shit. Don't be the first one to get it, because it's obviously going to have problems. But a head replacement is one where I'm like, I'm not sure. The face is so emblematic of a person. It is the first thing that people see when they look at you is your face. That is you. So to replace your face, replace your head, basically changes who you are. Now, that could be appealing to some people, and I could definitely understand that, but I'm not sure if I'm not sure I'd be comfortable with that. And I think I could understand perhaps if people were a little bit uncomfortable if you walked up to someone and they had a fucking dinner plate instead of a face. You'd look at them and like there's a lack, you can't see expressions either, which makes it more difficult for you to read them. And with it being grafted onto a human body, there's the uncanny valley effect as well. A lack of expression would make them feel less human, I imagine. So while I don't agree, obviously I don't particularly agree with N-Corp at all, because N-Corp's fucked. Like, let's not get it twisted. I adore the identities of N-Corp because they're fucking cool, and I like the aesthetic. It's all very cool and stuff in a fictional setting, but they are fucked up in the extreme. But I can see where it comes from, and I think obviously the key to, from what I can tell so far, the key to the end of Sinclair's Canto is to establish N-Corp as absolute fucking monsters, and then at the end be like, right, but here's why. And, you know, you still don't, from what I can tell, we're not at the end yet, but you still don't agree, because what they're doing is fucked, and these are still people, like, obviously. But you're like, okay, I can see how you got there. And I always think that's the key point when introducing an antagonistic element in your media. You don't have to sympathize and, like, provide a good, and say, like, oh, the bad guys were right all along, although those are very interesting stories when those are the case. But it's always worth trying to at least make them understandable. Not sympathetic, not agreeable, unless that is what you're going for, and that is a cool thing you can do in certain cases. But with something like this, when they're committing horrible atrocities, don't make them sympathetic or agreeable, make them understandable. Now, once again, I think the leap from discomfort to settlement-wide purging is a bit of a fucking leap, but I can understand the discomfort. And they've done well to convey it in this image as well, because it went from... It literally, like using colours, lighting, and their appearances, it went from warm to cold. Even though the lighting is still red, it feels a lot less comfortable. So they've done a good job there.
더러워.
Oh god, you said it out loud, didn't you? Oh no.
신체를 뼈와 살이 아닌 다른 무언가로 대체해야 한다는 것이 도통 마음으로 받아들여지지가 않았다. 왜 우리는 의체를 사용하는 걸까? 조심스럽게 이유를 물어보니 돌아오는 대답은 간결했다. 인간의 몸은 고리타분하다는 것이었다. 먹지 않으면 배고파하고 자지 않으면 피곤해하고 다치기라도 하면 회복을 기다려야 하고.
I mean, yeah, it's basically the Adeptus Mechanicus explanation, isn't it?
이 모든 것들은 한없이 비효율적이다.
It's inefficient, the machine is stronger, more sustainable, more easily repaired, etc., etc.
그러니 시간이 지날수록 의체를 사용하는 이들의 비율은 늘어갈 것이며 결과적으로 의체의 일상화는 곧 필연이라고 했다.
I mean, it basically is, isn't it? Now, in terms of the city.
나는 속으로 그럴 거라면 차라리 도태되어 버리는 게 낫지 않을까? 라고 생각했다. 논리정연하게 그 말에 반박을 할 수는 없었지만.
Nah, but I understand it.
싱클레어, 의체 시술 받는 거 사실 마음에 안 들지?
What gave you that idea?
나는 조용히 끄덕였다.
하지만 부모님한테 솔직하게 말했다간 그들이 속상해하실 테고 아무것도 할 수 없는 게 원망스럽지?
Oh god.
다시 한번 고개를 끄덕인다.
내가 도와줄까? 그런 것 따위 받지 않고 자유롭게 살아가도록.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a very simple solution to this problem, isn't it? Don't worry, Chroma's got it sorted. With only a minor amount of collateral damage.
어떻게?
Just give me a hammer and a couple nails and I'll sort it out for you, no worries.
그건 다음에 말해줄게.
Oh god.
그 대신 내가 너의 원망을 해소해주듯이 너도 나의 원망을 이뤄줘야 할 거야.
Oh god. Yeah, cool, it's going well. Yeah, cool, great, nice, lovely. Yeah, that ends perfectly fine and there were no problems, obviously. And everyone lives happily ever after. Oh, but Incorp are very cool though, aren't they? They're pretty fucking cool with all the fucking plate and blood and purity seals and such. They're pretty cool. They just also happen to be bigoted genocidists. It's not a huge deal. But look at the results.
옆반에 데미안이라는 이름의 전학생이 왔다.
Is this the grudge?
전학생 주위는 언제나 사람들로 둘러싸여 있었지만 사실 그는 그 누구도 좋아하지 않는 것만 같다는 생각이 들었다.
Was he a robot?
내 눈에는 데미안이 그저 공기에 부유하듯 떠 있는 것 같아 보였다.
So he was a protagonist.
마찬가지로 그 또한 내게 별다른 관심이 없어 보였다. 처음에는 그랬다. 그날은 지루하기 짝이 없는 공학 수업 시간이었다. 칠판에서 자꾸 시선이 어긋나 결국 나의 눈은 어느새 창문 밖을 향하고 있었다.
He was out smoking cigarettes because he was one of the cool kids.
그 창문 너머에는 산책을 즐기고 있는 그가 보였다. 그는 언제나 그랬던 것처럼 친구들에게 둘러싸이면서 옅은 웃음을 짓고 있었는데 그 웃음마저도 또래들과는 다른 성숙하면서도 외로워 보이는 낯선 웃음이었다.
So what's the catch?
그러다가 그가 햇빛을 받으며 조용히 머리를 넘겼다.
Christ. Oh, there's a symbol on his head.
순간 그의 이마에 무언가 신비롭고 붉은 것이 반짝이는 것 같았다.
The mark. Chroma talked about this earlier on, the mark, which we've actually been seeing, I think, in some of the Encore pup ties.
잘못 보았던 걸까? 순간적으로 햇빛이 너무 강렬하게 비쳤던 탓인지도 몰랐다. 그러다가 그와 눈이 마주친 것만 같다는 기분이 들었다.
Spooky.
여전히 창밖에서 아이들의 대화 소리가 들려왔고 나는 그의 시선을 느끼자마자 황급히 책상 아래로 눈을 내리깔았다. 그 기묘한 사건 이후로 데미안은 곧잘 친근하게 내게 말을 걸어오기 시작했다.
Did he see the mark on Sinclair, perhaps?
신기하게도 데미안이 내게 오는 날이면 크로머는 아는 척을 해오지 않았다.
Was this the grudge?
다만 기회가 있을 때마다 내게 다가와서 약속에 대해 잊지 않았는지 재차 확인을 하곤 했다.
Yeah, he's the grudge.
난 종종 꿈을 꿔, 싱클레어.
I expected you to have a deeper voice, not gonna lie.
그 꿈속에서 나는 아주 기다란 사다리를 타고 올라가지. 그러면 땅 전체가 한눈에 들어와. 둥지와 뒷골목, 외곽까지 전부 다. 그런 다음에 내려다보면 이번엔 온 도시에 불이 꺼져 있어. 모든 것의 종말이 다가온 듯 말이야.
The White Nights and Dark Days, or was this way after that fact? I think this is way after that fact.
어떤 움직임도 보이지 않는 고요한 죽음. 맞아. 그건 죽음 그 자체인 거야.
Very deep, but what's your point?
데미안, 넌 외곽에 가본 적이 있는 거야?
Oh, it's a lovely place.
나는 두려움에 속삭여 물었다. 외곽은 누구도 가선 안 되는 곳이고 갈 수도 없는 장소였으니까.
싱클레어, 세상은 사람들이 정한 것처럼 가야 할 곳과 가지 말아야 할 곳으로 나눠지는 것이 아니야.
Oh yeah, this guy doesn't last very long.
너는 이 둥지에 자유와 사랑이 존재한다고 생각하니? 외곽은 오히려 이것보다 풍요로워.
I don't know about that.
나는 오래전부터 생각해오던 것이 있었고 어쩌면 외곽에서 그 답을 찾을 수 있을지 모른다고 생각했거든.
데미안과 이야기할 때면 나는 내 영혼이 조금 더 성숙해지는 것이 느껴졌다.
Uh-huh.
하지만 의체 시술에 대한 나의 두려움이라던가 크로모와의 기묘한 관계라던가 하는 건 대화의 소재로 삼지 않았다. 그는 나에게 이것저것을 궁금해하긴 했지만 나는 불어 말하지 않았다.
Well, you'd already shared the one secret that would doom you, so more wouldn't have hurt.
내 안에 은밀한 두려움까지 끄집어내기에는. 그리고 마침내 크로머와의 약속의 날이 다가왔다.
Ah, boy.
싱클레어, 너희 집에 있는 지하실 말이야. 구경시켜줄 수 있어?
Let me see your basement. Why? For no reason.
그녀의 말은 너무나도 갑작스레 그리고도 깃털마치 가볍게 들려와서 떨어진 지우개를 주워달라고 하는 것만큼 당연한 부탁을 하는 것만 같아. 나도 모르게 긍정하려는 것을 간신히 막아야만 했다.
It's just a thing that people do, you know, go see your basement. Yeah, why not?
우리 집 지하실은 왜?
Yeah, why that?
내가 우연히 들은 이야기가 맞다면 그곳은 엄청난 곳과 연결되어 있거든. 꼭 확인해봐야 할 게 있어.
That doesn't sound like a reason to let you into the house.
하지만 부모님이 좋아하지 않으실 텐데. 그런 말들은 나조차 말해놓고 부끄러워지기에 차마 입 밖으론 꺼내지 못했다.
내가 확인만 제대로 할 수 있다면 싱클레어, 저번에 했던 약속 확실하게 지킬 수 있다고 보증할게.
I thought that was already an agreement made. I just had to help you with a grudge. Sorry, Sinclair, I had to just help you with a grudge.
지하실 열쇠를 몰래 가져와주면 길 안내는 내가 할 수 있으니까.
Oh, God.
그녀의 말에 숨어있는 기시감을 끝끝내 찾아내지 못한 나는 천천히 고개를 끄덕였고 그렇게 악의 세계가 우리 집 한가운데에서 시작되었다.
The world of evil. So people have been saying that I shouldn't uptie Sinclair to uptie 4 because it's just like a minor damage bonus or something, but I'm still tempted to do so just because, I don't know, I like the idea of making him better, but it would be a lot of resources wasted. And I'd be more interested in seeing other uptie cutscenes. So I suppose I'll have to save it for after I've uptied 3, basically everyone.
부모님의 눈을 피해 지하실 열쇠를 몰래 훔친 후 나는 약속했던 대로 크로머와 만나 지하실로 내려갔다.
Big risks.
크로머가 안내한 곳은 지하실 속 좁은 환풍구였다.
She led you in your house?
환풍구를 한참 기어가자 어둡고 매캐한 냄새가 가까워지고 쥐들이 돌아다니는 것 같은 소리가 났다. 옷은 점점 더러워지고 있었고 목은 말라오며 집에 돌아가고 싶다는 생각이 간절해져만 갔다.
I imagine.
그때 여태까지와는 다른 냄새가 주변을 감싸고 있다는 사실을 눈치챘다.
Now it's corpses?
너도 느껴지지?
크로머가 속삭이는 소리가 들려왔다.
앞에 뭔가 있는 거야.
만약 돌아가야 할 마지막 기회가 남아있다면 지금일지도 몰랐다.
I don't know if she would have let you.
지금이라도 그녀를 만류하고 온갖 달콤한 회유를 끼얹으며 다음을 기약하는 게 나았을지도 몰랐다. 그녀에게 그따위 사탕 발림이 통하지 않을 거라는 것을 알면서도. 하지만 나는 갑자기 사악한 호기심이 들기 시작했다. 처음으로 악당들과 같은 세계 속으로 걸어가고 있다는 느낌이 들었다.
Just tell me what it is, goddammit.
왜였을까? 나는 돌아가는 것을 포기했다. 그게 마지막 기회라는 것을 어렴풋하지만 확실하게 알고 있었으면서.
Sinclair, stop waxing lyrical. What did you find?
그 광경은 정말이지 두 번 다시는 보기 힘들 정도로 끔찍한 장면이었다.
Abnose?
이걸 단순히 괴물이라고 표현할 수 있을까? 그러기에는 지성이 있는 것처럼 보였고 인간이라고 하기에는 어딘가 단단히 잘못된 듯이 보였다.
I'm gonna assume abnormalities.
두려움에 몸부림치며 나는 이 세계에 발을 들인 것을 후회하기 시작했다. 왜 기회를 걷어차고 나서야 다시금 기회가 올 수 없을지 기원하는 꼴불견 같은 짓을 하는 걸까?
I mean, Chroma seems pretty happy.
그런 후회와 함께 이건 아마 죽을 때까지 잊을 수 없는 장면이 될 거라는 확신이 뇌리를 파고 들어왔다. 그럼 나는 돌아가야겠어.
Ah, it's too late for that, my boy.
하지만 크로마는 달랐다. 그녀는 아주 황홀한 일생에 대단한 무언가를 마주한 사람처럼 하염없이 그 풍경을 보며 취해 있었다. 어떤 말도 들리지 않는 것처럼 보이는 크로머를 두고 나는 뒤로 기어갔다. 왜 우리 집 근처에 그런 끔찍한 곳이 연결되어 있는 걸까?
Why indeed?
왜 크로머는 이 사실을 알고 있는 걸까?
How indeed?
왜 크로머는 두려워하지 않는 걸까? 뒤에서 바람을 타고 크로머의 오싹한 휘파람 소리가 들리는 것만 같았다. 다음날 크로머는 아무렇지 않게 학교에 나왔다.
Yeah, no biggie. Just found monsters under your house. It's all good.
싱클레어, 내게 귀중한 것을 보여줘서 정말 고마워.
Precious things.
이건 내 보답이야.
There's gonna be a bunch of nails and a hammer, and it's like, now you can stop your own procedure.
그러더니 그녀는 정체모를 동전 2개를
Ah, the
내
coins.
손에 쥐어주었다.
The coins.
항상 가지고 있도록 해. 알았지?
고개를 끄덕이지 않을 수는 없었다. 그 후 매일 밤 환풍구 너머의 그 풍경은 악몽처럼 나를 괴롭혀댔고 나는 자연스레 크로머를 피하게 되었다.
Yeah, I would as well.
그녀를 바라보는 것만으로도 두려움과 기시감에 절여져 떨어들 내가 그려졌다. 그러나 아직 크로머에게는 받아내야 할 것이 있었다.
The key.
지하실 열쇠.
Yeah.
만약 부모님이 우연이라도 열쇠 정리를 하는 날엔 금방 들통이 날지도 모르는 일이었다. 나는 따뜻한 세계에 계시는 부모님을 처음으로 배신했고 더 이상 그들의 세계와는 같은 곳에 있지 않다는 것을 확정당하는 것이 싫어. 크로머, 이제 돌려주지 않을래?
Can I have the key back to my basement?
뭘 말이야?
The key.
지하실 열쇠.
Oh.
용기를 쥐어짜낸 어느 날 크로머는 예상치 못한 말을 들었다는 웃음을 터뜨려댔고 겁에 질린 나는 뒤로 천천히 물러섰다.
무슨 말을 하려고 그렇게 쩔쩔매나 했더니
Huh.
좋아, 돌려줄게. 싱클레어, 열쇠는 이제 우리한테 필요 없거든.
We don't need it anymore?
그리고 말이야, 네 원망은 틀림없이 이루어질 거야, 싱클레어. 의체 시술을 받지 않고 싶다는 거 말이야. 약속 기억하지? 너는 내 원망을 이뤄줬거든. 그 보답이야.
열쇠를 받았다는 안도감에 사로잡혀 크로머가 무슨 이야기를 하는지 정확히 알아차리지 못했던 내 무지함을 저주한다.
He handled this really badly.
크로머가 말하는 우리가 누구였는지.
To be fair, he's a kid. He was a kid. I mean, he's still a kid now. He was even younger back then. So, you know, some slack can be cut. But oh boy, he did not handle this well.
왜 이제는 필요 없다고 한 건지, 내 원망을 어떤 식으로 이뤄주겠다는 소리인지 단 한마디도 묻지 않았던 내 어리석음을 후회하고 저주한다.
I'm starting to wonder how he ended up becoming such a tough sinner, because like he has no history of combat whatsoever. So is the boss fight just gonna be like Faust and Chroma whistling at each other and Sinclair's head exploding? I get the impression that's what it's gonna be.
결국 크로마한테 열쇠를 넘겼었구나.
How do you know about that?
어떻게 알았어?
Yeah.
데미안은 말을 하지 않은 것까지도 모두 알아채는 능력이 있었다. 언젠가 그에 관해 물어보았더니 사람을 자세히 관찰해보면 알게 될 일이라고만 말했을 뿐 더 이상 자세히는 말해주지 않았다.
Sounds pretty shady.
싱클레어, 앞으로 더욱 힘들고 괴로운 일들이 널 연달아서 덮쳐올지도 몰라. 하지만 포기해선 안 돼. 그 고통이 널 더욱 아름답게 성장시켜줄 거니까.
Who are you exactly?
제 아무리 어려운 말도 데미안의 입을 거치면 모두 그럴듯해지고 마는 그에게는 그런 신비한 힘이 있었다. 그의 말을 들으면 나는 꼭 성장할 수 있을 것 같았다. 그럴 가치가 있는 존재가 될 수 있을 것 같았다.
Yeah.
하지만 잘은 이해가 안 돼. 데미안.
네가 알아내. 그런 다음에 나에게 답을 말해줘.
Uh-huh.
말투는 부드러웠고 눈은 웃고 있었음에도 어째서인지 그래야만 할 것 같다는 생각이 들었다. 그 눈동자에는 분명 특별한 힘이 있는 게 분명했다. 눈만 마주치면 힘이 풀리고 무력해지는 특별한 힘.
Wouldn't surprise me if that's a thing that people can do in this world.
하지만 그렇다면 왜 일말의 언급조차 해주지 않았는지 나는 지금까지도 궁금해지곤 한다.
Uh-huh. God, these combat encounters, like, as, you know, as much as I'm enjoying kicking the crap out of these things, they're also very frustrating, because I'm like, can we just get the story, please? I just want to see the rest of the story. Every single cutscene is ending on a, but what would this mean? And I'm like, oh my god. We're not watching a fucking soap opera, just tell me the answer. God damn it.
그날은 크리스마스 이브로 온 마을에 종소리와 기쁨으로 가득 차 있을 때였다.
Of course it happened on Christmas. I forgot the town. I forgot about the whole Christmas thing in Kawa. Yeah, of course it was on Christmas.
성야의 가호 아래에 나는 돌아가서 가족들에게 나름의 고해를 해볼 생각이었다.
Yeah, I'm sure that'd go well.
지하실 열쇠를 훔친 바보 같은 실수를 저질렀지만 나는 다시 모범적인 아들로 돌아갈 것이라고.
I mean, as far as childhood sins go, doing only stealing the basement key is pretty mild.
그 시간 동안 나는 너무도 괴롭고 끔찍했다고. 내가 속한 세계가 얼마나 평화롭고 만족스러웠는지 절실히 깨달았다고.
Sounds like it's too late for all that.
그러면 가족들은 처음엔 잠깐 놀라겠지만 이내 날 그 낙원의 공간으로 받아들여줄 것이다. 분명 그랬을 것이다. 하지만
They all been nailed.
원래 같았다면 정문 앞에 설 때부터 나를 반겨줄 로봇 강아지의 소리가 들렸어야 했지만 집은 고요한 밤 아래에 둘러싸여 있을 뿐이었고 뒤이어 내가 마주한 건 멸망에 뒤집혀버린 낙원이었다.
No paradise lasts forever.
싱클레어 도망쳐.
I was about to say, damn, did she do all that herself? And then I saw faceplate over there. God damn it. Making quite an effort considering his head is in half and has nails in it.
누군가가 아버지의 머리를 내리친다. 녹슨 은색의 갑주를 입고 있는 괴상한 인물이다.
Yeah, I'll describe him as disturbing.
인간되지 아니한 것들이 인간성을 흠모하여 거짓 감정을 남발하다니.
God damn you, Guido.
내버려둬 기도. 불순물들 특유의 생존 본능이야. 아니, 전기가 끊기는 것을 두려워할 뿐이라고 하는 게 맞나?
기계 파편과 피, 살점들이 공중에 튀었다가 다시 바닥으로 떨어진다.
싱클레어, 너 왔구나.
Oh God. Look, I don't know, like, it's sure, you're all twisted by, like, N-Corp views and stuff, I get that, but you can't really think that Sinclair's gonna be happy to see his family dead. I'm assuming she doesn't care, but still.
피와 살점이 묻은 망치를 든 채로 크로머가 다가온다.
아, 이거 말이야?
Yeah, it's a hammer.
난 옛날부터 저런 더러운 놈들이랑 조금만 엮여도 불결해서 참을 수가 없었거든. 왜냐하면 나는 사람을 사랑하는 파괴주의자니까.
That does put a new spin on humanitarian, doesn't it?
그런데 그런 불순한 새끼들의 자식이기까지 하면 내가 널 어떻게 해야 할까, 싱클레어?
나의 다리는 힘이 풀린 지 오래다.
Yeah.
입도 마찬가지다. 온몸의 모든 요소가 자기 멋대로 움직이는 것만 같았다. 눈앞에 크로머의 발이 보였다. 차마 고개를 들 수도 없었다. 그렇게 가까워져서야 두려운지 눈이 질끈 감겼다. 아버지와 어머니와 누나를 으깬 살점이 남아있는 저 망치가 나를 향해 다가올 거란 생각을 하니 견딜 수 없을 정도로 두려웠다. 하지만 아무런 기척도 없다.
No, because that would be too merciful.
의아해진 나는 조심스럽게 눈을 떠서 고개를 들었다. 크로머는 나를 바라보고 있었다. 언젠가 내가 책상에 앉아있을 때 자신의 이름을 알려주며 말을 걸어왔을 때처럼 완벽한 미소를 지으며
하지만 너는 내 영웅이야, 싱클레어.
Uh-huh.
그러더니 내 교복 셔츠 주머니에 손을 넣어 동전 하나를 꺼내간다. 나에게 쥐어준 둔잎의 동전이다.
앞으로 무엇이든 의심하고 불안해하고 끊임없이 나를 떠올리면서 겁에 질린 채 살아.
Brilliant. Great. Thanks.
그러다가 때가 되면 내가 널 부를 거야.
Oh yeah, she needs to die.
어이, 이 아이를 안전한 곳으로 옮겨. 누구라도 손대면 내가 가만두지 않겠어.
엄습하는 이명과 구둣발 소리, 그리고 어지러움 속에서 나는 그대로 기절했다.
Cool. Yeah, she sucks. Cool. Great. Yep. Well, we knew that, but now we really know that. I'm looking forward to this boss fight. God damn it, there's another abnormality fight before the end. God damn you.
정신을 차리니 햇빛으로 잔뜩 달궈져 뜨거워진 한낮의 골목길 한가운데였다.
On Christmas Day, perchance?
난 그곳에서 멍하니 누워 있었다. 길가 곳곳에 아지랑이가 피어오르는 것이 보였다.
싱클레어, 네 세계의 금이 같구나.
Yeah, no kidding.
내가 데미안을 봤을 때 종종 느꼈던 위화감의 정체를 알 것도 같았다. 어째서 그 아이는 항상 발걸음 소리가 나지 않았던 걸까?
Is he just not real?
왜 모든 건 고독하고 조용하게 어디에도 속하지 않은 듯 고요하게 다가오는 걸까? 가족의 죽음도, 악의 세계도, 절망도, 그리고 너.
두렵니, 싱클레어?
그는 내게 말했다. 모든 것을 관통하여 보고 있다는 듯이, 그리고 그 모든 것이 예정된 수순에 지나지 않는다는 듯이, 심지어 그는 알고 있는 듯이 대답을 기다리지 않고 말했다.
Yeah, he's not real.
언젠가 전부 깨버린 채 박차가 오를 날이 오겠지.
The egg.
나는 전부 끄집어내진 널 보고 싶어.
Bit forward.
입 밖으로 꺼내지 못하고 있던 나의 속대답이 어떨 것이라는 걸 비밀. 그러나
God damn it.
그의 말은 온기가 가득한 듯하면서도 제대로 익지 않은 칠면조에 차가운 내부를 씹는 것만 같은 서늘한 기분이 들어.
That's a very specific... Okay, sure.
나는 다시 한번 정신을 잃을 수밖에 없었다.
So what, you have a brain friend alongside everything else that's wrong with what's going on? I guess a brain friend isn't a bad thing in this context. You need something to help you process this. Flashbacks to a ruin that ravaged Sinclair's life in a storm come to an end. Chroma is the only one with feelings to show, and hers is an uncontainable satisfaction. I can't wait.
불로 정화하고
She's going to die.
세우라.
She fucking better anyway. If she gets away from this, I'm gonna be so mad. Ah, it's these guys.
그 오물을
Oh my god, 120, what the fuck? Oh my god! That was over 300 damage. I think it might have been approaching 400 with one skill. That, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Sinclair, stop. Actually, seriously, Sinclair, stop. You need to take a break or you're gonna go fucking mental. Oh my god. And then the chapel, which resets everything, which is fine. And then the big fight itself. Flashbacks to a ruin, yep, uncontainable satisfaction. So can I actually just bring Sinclair? Because I've been told that Sinclair can solo this. Should I try? Why not? Hey, well, why not round this off with a bang, I suppose? I mean, if I fail, I could just try again.
정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
어땠어, 싱클레어? 네 마음속에 나 있는 길에서 정답은 찾을 수 있었니?
Yes, Sinclair, how do you feel now? I'd say he looked surprisingly calm, so I thought he was going to be like, oh, yes, I'm alright now, but evidently not.
눈 그렇게 뜨지 마. 아직 때가 되지도 않았는데 널 죽여보고 싶잖아.
Feelings mutual.
아니야, 참아야지. 당장의 재미보다는 더 중요한 일이 있으니까.
싱클레어, 공명하기 시작한 황금가지를 회수하려면
It's by murdering the person it's resonated with?
알아요.
I assume.
황금 가지가 아니었어도 저 개새끼는 제가 찢어 마실 거예요.
That's unnecessary. Sorry, Sinclair, but your smack talk still needs work. You need to go with something personal, like how her clothes don't fucking fit her properly. Seriously, get a tailor.
싱클레어, 언제부터 그런 말을 배운 거야? 너 같지 않아 보여서 우습잖아. 그래도 뭐 친구들도 많이 생긴 것 같고.
Better friends than you have, stupid.
이번에는 도망치지 않을 거지?
We killed your faceplate, buddy. Okay, now let's see if Sinclair can actually solo this. Brilliant Fatale. Oh my god, she staggered. It's this time of the year. Why is she staggered? If you've collected 3 or more of a sign, Sinclair gains attack power up and 2 protection every turn. Well, I ain't one to waste an opportunity. Sinclair, go for it. So many regrets bring me to tears. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Oh! Ooh! Oh! It's a start! Now she's fighting back. Oh, that's a problem. I mean, if he corrodes, this is going to be very easy. Because he's just going to spam her with 912. Right? Or 9-2, beg your pardon. Should probably prevent the bleed. That could be a problem. Go for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh wow. Oh boy. A lot of burn. That's not a lot of damage. You ain't got much going on. 4 skills, one of them's an evade. This works out quite well. Sinclair's gonna fucking stagger very soon, I think. And he's got Fanatic as well. Oh boy. So, a moral enactment, and coerced judgment, and a moral enactment, and get fucked. Oh, this is gonna be vicious. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, it's not even close. Oh my god. It remains not close. Oh god. Regrets, she may have a few. And he's fucking... Oh, incredible. I mean, win rate, I guess. I don't have a lot of options. I can't tell him what to do. This is gonna suck for you. Full disclosure. That didn't do a lot of damage, actually. I thought it would do more. It's fine. It's still gonna hurt. And that staggered her. Brilliant. Oh, she had no idea what she was in for, truly. I would be sympathetic if it wasn't so funny. Self-destructive purge, coerced judgment, immoral enactment. He's probably gonna fucking corrode again next turn. Oh wow. She won't survive to next turn. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, bams! One more hit. Off she goes. Oh, she's still alive though. Jesus Christ. Wow, he really can solo her. Amazing. The Sinners were fatigued and damaged. They really weren't. Not even Sinclair is fatigued and damaged. She could go for another 10 rounds. Fatigued and damaged, some already dead. As opposed to us, Chroma still stands triumphantly. She reaches for the inside of Sinclair's coat in what seems like a declaration of his fate.
자, 때가 됐어, 싱클레어.
Chroma, we absolutely bodied you. This does annoy me slightly when the game's like, yeah, you lost. And it's like, no, I fucking didn't.
두 번째 동전. 마지막 기회를 가져갈게.
Uh-huh. Very clever.
왜 그러는 거야?
Go on, Sinclair, just stab her.
왜? 하필?
싱클레어, 내가 왜 지하실 열쇠를 순순히 돌려줬는지 알아?
Because you asked?
그건 말이지. 이미 이곳을 발견했기 때문도 열쇠를 복사했기 때문도 아니야.
Pity?
네가 나의 열쇠였기 때문이야.
Uh-huh.
나는 말이지, 벌어질 수많은 미래를 들여다보는 방법을 알고 있어.
That's quite an ability.
그 중에 너와 내가 함께 온 둥지를 돌아다니면서 곳곳에 퍼져있는 모든 이단을 썰어버리고 다니는 미래도 보았지.
It's funny because the one who shall grip is the Sinclair we're running with right now, and it's very similar to that. This is very reminiscent of the art, in fact. It's just Chroma instead of Faust.
역겨운 이단의 신체 슬하에서 성장한 너지만
Yeah.
그들이 역겹다고 느낄 수 있는 너였으니까 말이야. 재밌지? 너는 그 할버드로 이단들의 머리를 꿰뚫고
거짓말하지 마.
I hate to break it to you, Sinclair, but she's actually right that this is a possible future.
나는 망치로 머리통을 신나게 박살내고
하지 마.
그 세계의 너는 정말이지 누구보다 자유롭고 초월한 듯 보였어.
But he's not, though.
아니야. 거짓말이야.
Sinclair, you kind of already know that this is true because we use identities, which is like canonically looking into a mirror and finding a different version of yourself, and you're using the one that's devoted to N-Corp.
거짓말인지 아닌지는
Chroma suddenly cracked a wry laugh and stopped moving. The golden bow! What about it? The golden bow on the altar resonated with her cackle and began to glow brighter. Then...
시작됐어. 드디어 나의 최종적인 원망이 이루어지는 시간이야.
I didn't even know the golden bow did this. Then again, I have no idea what the golden bow actually does, so, Okay, she's gonna turn into Captain Carbonara then, alright. A mass of flesh engulfs her lower half. From the hideous organic growth, bundles of ambiguous appendages stretch outward in countless numbers. As if desire and madness were made manifest.
싱클레어.
I'm not even surprised anymore. I'm sorry, I know people are probably expecting like, oh, there's gonna be a big reaction when he sees Chroma's true form, and I'm like, guys, I saw Lovetown, right? That was and I know that's not even as evocative as this, but... And I've also played Fear and Hunger, both games, like, kind of peaked. It's not bad design at all, it's just I'm not shocked, is the key point. It's cool, it's interesting, it's silly. I'm more focused on making sure Chroma dies here and now.
나를 찢어 마셔봐.
Yeah, kill her, do it.
할 수 있다면.
I mean, he literally soloed your first form. I don't think it'll be very difficult. Oh my god, we actually do have to keep... Oh, okay, well, we're... Chroma, the dreamer of human wholeness. We have no idea what she can do. She's level 30. And I can't really pick, can I? Maybe that was when... Okay, well... I mean, fuck it. It doesn't make a difference. We can't decide what he does. But we will block some of the attacks, so that's pretty good. Just won't block that one, but that's fine. So we've got a corroded Chroma versus corroded Sinclair. That's a pretty cool lineup. It's not much damage, but it is a lot of burn. And the melee has started. It had already started before, but it's properly started now. So much for my ad revenue, I suppose. It's fine. That's a lot of burn. Oh, but wait, there's more! You thought we were done, we're never done. Ruin, devastation, ruin, devastation, ruin, devastation. Once again, it's not that much damage, but it is a lot of burn. And Sinclair is back, and now he will actually do his real damage. Yep, Rooney, you are in big trouble. We do get whispers. Heal an ally with the least SP for 15 SP. If the ally is from N-Corp, also apply 1 Fanatic. This is gonna do some damage. If we win, which, yeah, we did. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go. Already staggered 102 damage, 72 damage, 65 damage. She is so screwed. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh my god. She's gonna die this turn. Possibly. Nearly. No, she did. Oh, okay. She's just upset because Sinclair bodied her so hard. And the game's like, no, you can't body her that well. You can't do that well. And I'm like, Sinclair is unstoppable. The fleshy hill exuded potent acid, melting Sinclair's legs. All the other sinners were being dissolved by the caustic secretion too. Hopefully I was standing on a little rock slightly above where the acid wouldn't melt me. I don't know. He trips and hits the ground. No, perhaps I should say he was thrown off of his feet, literally. In spite of that, he still crawls toward Chroma. Like, just because I didn't freak out at the reveal doesn't mean this isn't a great fucking ending sequence to the Kanto. This is good. This is cool. I like it. This is ridiculous, and this is what I want.
나를 봐. 가장 순수한 인간에 가까운 이 모습을, 이 육체와 살기를. 너희들 누구 하나도 범접 못할 순수함을, 강력함을.
I really cannot exaggerate enough that Sinclair did not need to turn into Captain Carbonara and he soloed you. So,
싱클레어, 너 지금 너무 인간답다. 너도 나처럼 될 수 있는 거야.
He is fucked, goddamn.
너래?
싱클레어, 사실은 무서웠지. 가족도 잃고 모르는 사람들이랑 버스를 타고 돌아다니면서 하고 싶지 않은 일을 억지로 하고.
Hey, I was always nice to him.
사실 네가 있을 곳은 여기가 아니라는 마음이 들었지. 도망치고 싶었지. 다 그만두고 싶었지. 그렇지.
반드시
함께하자. 싱클레어, 피하지 말고 받아들여. 나의 원망을 완성시켜줘.
The arm Sinclair was using to hold his weapon was growing limp by the second. Just stab her. Just give her a big stab. Big good stab. Maybe I should turn my fucking clock. Hey, maybe this would be a good time. He nevertheless continues in Chroma's direction.
고통을 받아들여야 해. 우린 고통마저도 초월한 순간에야 다시 태어날 수 있어. 살점을 채우고 피를 쏟고 가장 인간다운 것을 매 순간 늘려가면서 만인의 도시에 존재하는 불순물이 걸러진 가장 순수한 세상으로.
I love that there were people in the comments of like, I don't know if it was the last video, I think it was the one before, but there was at least one person I saw thirsting for Chroma and I'm like, really? Back then I was like, really? And now I'm like, really?
엄마, 아빠, 누나.
Sinclair vacantly mutters, looking at the faces of his now dead fellow sinners. I couldn't leave him like this. Sinclair, listen, I now have things to say. I just remembered that I'm the manager and I'm supposed to help. I'm embarrassed that it took me so long to take action. But it was better late than never. Oh god, Dante, seriously. Fucking hell. Act like the manager I am. I know you think a lot. I know there's a lot going on in your head that you can't share with others. Not like my clock head, which is free for everyone to see. That's how he was. Worried that he might be a burden, he constantly put his mind through doubts and ruminations, most of which he never let on about. He's chewed up many a thought in the form of guilt.
가족들은 나 때문에 죽었어.
I think Chroma would have found a way regardless. If you hadn't played along, she would have done something.
말해서는 안 되는 것을
You were
말해버렸어.
a kid.
모두 네 잘못이야. 그러니까 받아들여. 그래야 완전하게 거듭날 수 있어.
I love that she's so fucking tall that we can't even see her face anymore.
나를 따라와. 내 손에 쥐어지는 거야.
Don't listen to her, she's stupid. She's made of fucking weird, dude. Don't listen to crazy. You have to see, look at her, observe her carefully. Just fucking look at her, man. Jesus Christ. Alas, my voice didn't seem to reach him. Sinclair's weapon leaves his hand and lands on the ground. His advance for Chroma has stopped. Yep, looks like this is the end for us. Huge downer. I can feel my body melting into the mound. Oh right, so I'm being melted alive as well. Unfortunate. I knew I'd die trying to play the proper manager sooner or later. But... Sinclair, I'm melting. I have to tell him more. I have to tell him that Chroma's spewing a heap of lies, threats, hypocrisy, and exaggeration and pure garbage. Every nerve in my body is screaming that I shouldn't give up on him. I can feel the burning pain of my melting body. Look closely, Sinclair. Just fucking look at her, man. Jeez. Not with your eyes, but with your heart. We always say, don't look at someone's appearance, look at what's on the inside, but she sucks on the inside as well. I screech at Sinclair, which just comes out as tick, 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 so it doesn't mean much. He can hear it, but still. Only then will you see what matters most. Not turning into a giant slug creature.
그래야만 가장 중요한 것이 보일 테니까.
I keep accidentally referencing Demian, don't I? In that moment, not me, but Dante. In that moment, someone quietly appeared.
가장 중요한 것을 볼 수 있다면.
Who are you? Well, I know it's Demian, but who are you?
얕은 겁박이나 속임수로 네 자신을 죽이지 않아도 될 거야. 그렇지, 싱클레어?
Is it? Time to body her. He moved with grace and airiness as though he floated in the air. Obviously that's not oh, it's the sign! Oh, I finally got there and figured it out. Obviously it wasn't a fucking Encore cult thing, the mark or whatever. I see now. He seemed lighter than anyone else, unbound by anything. Contrary to his impression of freedom from all worldly longings, an oppressive air seemed to accompany every step he took. And with just a wave of his right arm... Ha! Why did we even fight her? When he could do that. Who are you? Chroma's upper body vanished in a clean cut. She dared. I kinda wished we'd done it, but whatever, she did.
데미안.
It's your school friend buddy, remember? Who may or may not have been real, but they were talking with other classmates, which makes it a little confusing, or at least hanging out with them.
네가 스스로 운명을 바꾸었구나, 싱클레어.
In a manner of speaking, we're still using the N-Corp identity.
너는 아직 겁쟁이도 아니고 영웅도 아니야. 두려움 역시 완전히 놓진 못한 것 같네.
Ah, you're a work in progress. You're still a kid.
그때도 말했지? 누군가를 두려워하는 건
그 누군가에게 자신을 지배할 힘을 내주었기 때문이라고.
Sure.
맞아. 그리고 나는 다른 사람이 너를 길들이는 게 싫어. 그래서 저 크로머를 사라지게 했어.
I wish you'd done it sooner. The man referred to as Demi and then started to walk. He took airy steps as though he were embarking on a light trip.
세상은 곧 새로운 탄생을 향해 갈 거야. 그리고 그곳에는 아주 소수의 사람만이 갈 수 있어.
That's concerning.
싱클레어, 너도 그중 하나야.
I'm going purely off of memory here, so I can guarantee I'm probably wrong, but is that not the same shade of blue that Herman uses and her faction has? Sinclair fainted before he could answer. Demian slowly made his way over to me. Hi, Demian. You restore I guess my legs are probably gone by now.
크로머는 옛날 옛적에 사람들이 믿었다던 신님이 되려고 했어. 싱클레어는 그 걸음이 될 뻔했고.
She kinda almost became the god of fear and hunger, huh?
하지만 알은 혼자서 깨야 하는 거야.
That's true.
크로머는 꽤 노력했어. 싱클레어가 첫 번째 동전을 잃을 때와 똑같은 상황을 만들려고 이런저런 수도 쓰고 말이야.
But now he flips tails and is proud of it and stronger for it.
크리스마스까지는 시간이 많이 남았는데.
Are you saying metaphorically and maybe literally that if she had waited until Christmas, this might have been more effective?
결국 자기들이 그렇게 싫어하던 가짜를 꾸미고 있었다는 건 아이러니야, 그치?
I don't know how to tell you this, Demian, but she wasn't exactly all together up there, if you know what I mean. What are you talking about, and who are you?
반가워, 단테.
Well, how do you know my name as well? I guess you're not a brain friend because I can see you and I'm talking to you, so that just makes it more confusing.
당신이 잠깐 동안 싱클레어를 길들여줄 어른이구나.
Doing my best.
내가 누구인지 그리고 무슨 말을 하고 있었는지는 때가 되면 알 수 있을 거야.
Of course I will. Huh?
싱클레어가 마음의 힘을 굳게 믿고 날아올라서 아름다운 별과 하나가 될 날이 올 때
When he becomes a child of the galaxy.
그때 나는 다시 돌아올 거야.
Uh-huh.
그날까지 싱클레어를 잘 부탁해, 단테.
I'll certainly keep him alive, although he's doing a good job of that himself, to be fair. You can hear me? Which raises further questions?
나는 모든 지적임을 들을 수 있어, 단테. 당연히 당신의 목소리도 들릴 수밖에.
Who the fuck are you?
언제나 그렇듯이 가장 중요한 건 눈에 보이지도 귀에 들리지도 않으니까 말이야.
Sure. The boy with a blue scarf vanished without notice, and more questions were raised, and few questions, if any, were answered. After that, the mounds began to melt away. They dissolve into mixtures of flesh and mud. With them gone, a single golden bow appeared before me, spreading its warm light, and this was probably the hardest fought one so far. How the fuck will they top this in Canto 4? Sinclair's world was gradually melting with the hills. I excruciatingly drag what's left of my upper body across the floor to reach Sinclair. Can I restore myself? I don't think I can. Hey, buddy. Doing alright? He was still breathing, somehow. And so was I, somehow. I figured I should still be able to turn the clock. Thus, that means I'm still their manager, and I should act like one. Plus, as I learned in my dying moments, I have to strive to become a more sensible manager as I die. With all that, I need to tell him. It might have been your fault, Sinclair. But that's okay. Really, it's one small mistake, one anyone could make. It's true. Don't beat yourself up so much about it. I pat him on the back with my half-melted right arm. Sinclair doesn't reply. To be truthful, trying to identify someone to blame all this on would be a never-ending endeavor. It's Chroma, it's Chroma. The person to blame is Chroma. The person to blame is Chroma. It's Chroma's fault. Chroma did it. It's Chroma's fault. It is entirely Chroma's fault. And Chroma's dead, so everything's okay now. from each of us going and carrying our sins onto the bus, to my loss of head and memory, accompanied by an involuntary appointment as the executive manager, whom no one listens to. At the root of all this, I might find no one but myself to blame. Staying bound by that fact, though, will only keep us from taking our next steps.
발견했습니다.
We found them, and there's fuck all of them left, Jesus Christ. I can hear multiple footsteps approaching our horribly incapacitated team. Virgilius must have figured we'd get into a mess and called the after team to scoop us off the ground. Why didn't he come himself?
이자인 것 같습니다. 지금 주입합니까?
Do I give him the drugs now?
다른 자들은 이자만 생존해 있다면 살아날 수 있다. 이자의 신체를 수복하는데 전부 쓰도록 한다.
Yeah, bring me back, please. Ah, drugs. I felt a jab in my shoulder, and then a strange sensation envelops the parts of my body that had melted off.
그분이 지원해주신 HP 앰플은 3개입니다. 전부 주입합니까?
Bro, I'm gonna need like 5.
재생 경과를 지켜보다 필요하다고 생각되면 사용하도록. 버스 녀석들. 하여간 특색 하나 잘 만나서 호강을 누리네. K사에도 인맥이 있고 말이야.
One with a friend in K-Corp. How the fuck? I just find it really funny that we led an all-out assault on a K-Corp checkpoint, and now they're having to use K-Corp stuff to bring us back.
을 확인했습니다.
The voices around me start to fade. Sinclair's bawling lamentation dimly rings through the emptiness. Our third mission marked its sober end in dismal defeat, but the golden bow is right there. We won. We won. Ramus Arius, whatever the last word was. Even though we recovered the golden bow, we lost. What do you mean? On the other hand, the bus was more vibrant than usual, possibly out of everyone's attempts to disregard the depressing outcome, but we won. Okay, yes, Chroma technically beat us, but I don't really think that's anyone's fault because she was fucking the supreme spaghetti overlord by that point.
닭꼬치 개수는 인원수에 딱 맞게 세웠으니까 모자란다는 소리가 들리면 범인 색출은 알아서 하도록.
Put on your distortion detective caps. It's time for a mystery.
우와, 신기하게 생겼네요. 왜 닭을 꼬치에 꽂는 건가요?
Big funnies. It is intended entirely for big funnies. I don't actually know how kebabs came about.
내가 살던 곳에서도 이런 음식을 본 것 같소.
Okay, sure.
달콤한 냄새. 내 피가 좋아하는 냄새.
You gonna feed kebabs to the boss? Stimulated, Charon revs the engine. I could. Charon was humming another familiar tune I could recognize. I think she's taking the piss. I can recognize the song this time.
카론, 아직 크리스마스는 한참 멀었다고.
Yes. It's July!
카론의 흥을 깨지 마, 벌레 양반.
Yeah, bug guy.
카론이 크리스마스 같이 느꼈다면 그런 거야.
And this is this.
벌레? 아, 귀껏 카론이라고 불렀더니.
Silly Gregor, you'll always be bug guy to Charon.
뭐 그러면 그렉도 기사 양반이라고 부르든가. 왜 당하고만 살고 그래?
Yeah, eye for an eye, go for it. Virgilius was watching the scene unfold, leaving his food to cool and hardly taking a bite, even though he was the one who bought it all. Perhaps he's gone quiet because of Charon's song. It does come to mind that he said she was going through a tunnel. And then I turned my gaze to Sinclair, who was awkwardly laughing amongst the other sinners. If we're going through a long tunnel, then what we do is wait for the morning to arrive, right? You can't hear me.
뭐라는 거야, 단테? 이상한 소리 나고. 자, 단테도 닭꼬치. 아.
But I don't have a mouth. How am I gonna eat it?
관리자께서는
I like to imagine that she brought the kebab to Dante and just pressed it against the clock face. And then dropped it.
관리자님은 말 한마디 없이도 우리를 휘어잡을 놀라운 인재시니까 없는 것이다. 알아두도록.
Thank you, Otis. It's been a while since my boots have been cleaned.
아니, 그렇게 덮어놓고 딸랑거리면 안 지쳐요, 오티스?
야, 이거 더 없냐? 멋있네.
Holy shit, Scran Peak? Heathcliff, when did you become down with the kids?
이봐, 벌 양. 라이터 줘.
Bug guy.
줄여 말하면 내가 모를 것 같았어.
I thought about giving a speech to the sinners about how this fruitful yet unsuccessful mission, which was totally successful because we got the bow, changed my mindset. But I soon shelved the idea. I told Sinclair to not let a failure of the moment bind him, after all. Instead, I've resolved to make up for this less than ideal outcome on our next mission.
붉은 아니, 베르길리우스님.
Oh boy. What? What do you want, small one?
본인은 주의받은 대로 행동했다고 생각하네만.
Could you maybe throw in that apology he talked about? That might be good.
그러니 저 닭꼬치 하나 먹어도
Might I claim as a skewer?
그러던지.
He's like, yes, eat it. As Don Quixote's excited jubilation adds a layer of vigor to the already lively boss, the message I couldn't speak, but one I'm sure has been conveyed in one way or another, spreads between us. And so the morning came. Nice. That was one heck of a canto. God damn. That was a very good canto. I see what people were saying. But why do they keep saying we failed? We got the golden bow. Are they purely referring to the fact that we didn't beat Chroma, technically? But we still got it. With, you know, Demian's help. Also, you'll notice that the outro track to this one has been fucking fiddled with as well. And because despite people telling me that, oh, Foreman, don't worry, the outro songs for the cantos aren't copyrighted. They are. I found that out at Canto 2. They are in fact copyrighted. So, then again, I'm gonna get copyrighted by Millie anyway. I'll probably still do it just in case, because I think the canto in which when I disputed the end of Canto's song, they actually rejected the dispute and I didn't get the revenue for it, so I am going to fiddle with it. But yeah, what a canto. Very, very good. That N-Corp shit is fucking nuts. I like Sinclair a lot more now, which obviously is the intended effect of each canto, but it was an interesting situation where in Canto 2, I already had a high opinion of Rhodia, but it kind of stayed where it was because it feels bad for saying it, but the aspects relating to her in that canto were not the most interesting things about that canto. The most interesting things about that canto was watching the sinners attempt to adapt to a deteriorating situation that they themselves caused and bumbling their way through. Whereas in this one, learning more about Sinclair and the history of Kalwa and his connection with Chroma were actually some of the genuinely most interesting parts. And what happens to his family and how it came about, the nature of his sin, these things were actually genuinely interesting. So he started out at a lower tier, but gained more of a glow up through the elaboration of his background than Rhodia, who started off higher but didn't gain as much from her canto. I don't know what tier I'll put Sinclair at, because that's a tricky one. He's still not the most engaging character in the game, by a wide margin, but I like him. You know. It's funny, because I think in games, I do tend to take on a bit of a paternal instinct, where if I find a child character who is not insufferable, you know, and there are a lot of games where they are, but if they're not, I do tend to immediately gravitate towards looking after them. Like when I played Fear and Hunger 1, I looked after that kid. I did my best, you know, as well as one can do in Fear and Hunger. But I've mentioned that game a lot today. Not sure why. Ham, ham, pang, pang, I see it. Nice. I would love to get a sandwich there someday. But no, this canto has been fantastic. Really good. Yeah, sung by Sinclair. I like that they do that. It's a very nice effect. It's a shame that you guys can't hear it in the same way I am, but then again, most of you have played fucking Limbus and have heard it yourselves. You can rest assured knowing that I've heard it properly.
선택받았으니까 그렇겠죠?
So in a team of 5 people, Sinclair got more than a third of the overall damage. He contributed more than a third of the overall damage. Now that might have something to do with him soloing the final boss, but also I think he just performed really well throughout the entire fucking Kanto. What an absolute weapon, Jesus Christ. Ah, we've got an interval. Nice. Which is also in K-Corp, Hell's Chicken. Well, let's claim our rewards for beating this. Very good. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Kanto 3. That was a hell of a fucking ride. That was quite a journey. That final encounter with Chroma and all that was pretty fucking nuts. Gotta say. So next time will be the tier list, and we'll do a Mirror Dungeon run, which... Have I unlocked a harder one yet? No, I need to get to 4.5. So it'll be a normal mirror dungeon. So I guess next time will be a little more of a talky video where we go through the tier list, and then we'll do the mirror dungeon and I'll just kind of chat about stuff. The mirror dungeon won't take very long because this team, especially now that we've got Faust in here as well, will rinse. They'll absolutely rinse through it. All I need is a couple of ego gifts, some of the right ones, and it will not be difficult. So yeah, it'll be a little bit more casual next time, and then the one after that, we will go through Kanto 4, which very much looking forward to. I'm worried about how quick... Well, actually, no, we won't be going through Kanto 4 necessarily. We'll be doing Interval 1, whatever the fuck that is. Point is, we'll be continuing the story, I guess. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm worried about how quickly we're getting through these Kantos, but it is fun, and I hope you're enjoying it too. Special thanks to Harrick J, Draft, Dresso, Aiden Kelly, Sion Distance, LOL, Final Legend, Ethrabin, Linky, Zeon Cedar, Bimblewart, Mashoko Myman, Alkir, Honeydew Corporation, Sweet Baby Red, Lord Skullington, Jeskitty, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Lepalollaby, K-Bub, Magic Hell, The Frostbite, Monsoon, Warmaster OQ, SCP-1068, Namad, and Kenny C800 for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. I'm starving. These fucking end of Kanto dungeons always take so fucking long. It's been over 3 hours, goddamn you. I am so hungry. I want to eat dinner. I'm vegetarian. I can't have a chicken kebab. I want a fake chicken kebab. I could make one. Maybe I should. I don't know. But yeah, next time, tier list, mirror dungeon, and then after that, interval 1. And I'll continue to do my dailies and shit off camera, so we should have more temples next time. So even if you're not particularly interested in the mirror dungeon next time, I would encourage you, I suppose, to show up for the extraction and tier list, and then when the mirror dungeon starts, you can, click off and go watch something else. Pick and choose what you want to see. But whatever happens next time, even though I've just said what will happen next time, I hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.